I was dancing to the intro a little bit.
Yeah, I got two. So and I do one for Days of Our Lives, the old school one. So
Oh, because the
yeah,
topic is
man.
GH tonight, so that's why it was a GH one. Okay, got it, got it. Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay.
Me too, Sean. Me too. I hope everyone can hear. Let me see how the volume is. Let's see how the volume is. Me too, Sean. Me too. I hope everyone can hear. Let's see how the volume is. Let's see how the volume is. Me too, Sean. Me too. I hope everyone can hear. Okay, DC talk.
Okay. I hope they can hear me. Please don't they can hear me. Good Lord,
Okay.
please tell me.
All right, you're good. You're good.
Good, 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 good. All right. You know I haven't posted a video in like 3 months?
I know. I looked at the timestamp. When's the last time you when you
I
uploaded?
should look at the timestamp. Such a WSB agent checking up
Listen,
on folks.
you know, you know, I am the Victor Newman of these soap streets. Come on
By the way, I love the long sleeves. Very suave. This is a look on you. I see the
now. Yeah,
swords doing
thank
his
you,
thing.
thank
This is
you,
suave. This is suave. Okay.
and thank you, Allison and Blackmon and Ed and GH Fan and Queen of the South and Susan and Amy H. Um, yeah. So we gonna get into it. But before I do that, I wanted to sit there and say that I'm blaming DC tonight. And DC
Not playing
knows
on me.
exactly why I am blaming him, okay? 9 o'clock, we're gonna sit there and show you some stuff. And
Oh, you guys in
yeah, I
for a
went to bed
treat.
a lot. I went to bed a lot later than I was supposed to, because I just kept just typing in this stuff and like, oh, this shit is crazy. You saw some of the stuff that I showed you, so
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, did you also upload the ones I sent you too?
yeah, yeah, of course I did.
Okay, good. Okay, good, good,
Yeah,
good, 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 good. Oh, this is
yeah,
gonna be good. This is gonna be good. This
bro.
is
I
gonna be
did
good.
I did that last. As soon as you sent it to me, I uploaded it, so it's ready.
Are you ready? You are ready. Oh, I can't wait. This is gonna be so fun. This is gonna be so fun to see
Yeah,
everyone's
I know,
reactions to that.
I know. My goodness. Let me see something.
It feels so good to be back to Boston Enterprises.
It's good to have you, my friend. It's good. It's good to have you. It's good to have everyone here tonight.
Because I haven't done a video in over close to like 3 months now, but I miss myself. But you know the thing is, I've been trying to come on to like at least be in the chat, and every time I try to come on lately, you're never live. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what's happening? Like,
Yeah, no, no, no. Well, the thing is, like, Monday and Tuesdays, I just took off. Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays is regular. What's good, Upper Doc? Is that how you pronounce his name, by the way?
opera doc, opera doc, opera doc.
Okay, it is that. Okay, good. Yeah. Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays regular streams, and Saturday, Sundays is members. I
You're probably
did
gonna have a
that
boom in
because
chat
like I
tonight.
didn't want to yeah. Well, I didn't want to stream every day, and plus when I'm doing the member circle, it takes me time to sit there and set up stuff for the weekends. So
Not the member circle. Excusez-moi. Ooh la la.
yeah, you know how I go. You know how it
So
goes,
wait, is
guys.
that is that separate from the members live on Saturday and Sunday?
What do you mean?
Because you said you want to set up for the member circle.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So well, you've been in the member circle before where we do like reaction clips or like different
Okay,
shows and
okay,
stuff like
okay,
that.
okay, okay.
So yeah,
I'm still waiting on someone to throw a free membership. People don't throw free memberships out no more.
yeah.
They don't get them no more. Oh boy. Okay,
But
so
how have you been?
go ahead.
Let me see something. Okay, there you go. Now I can hear you perfectly.
Now you can hear me.
Wow, this is terrible. Never mind. All right, I thought it isn't. It does not go. But how have you been though?
Man, I've been good. I mean, it's been really, really busy. Obviously, stuff with school. I mean that. So just been really busy, but I've been missing. But I've been keeping up myself. It's like, okay, so I'm obviously on my channel, but me and Samuel are always exchanging voice notes every day. either about something that we disagree on beyond the gates or something that's happening. Um, but honestly, I've been good. I'm trying to like rest and relax a little bit more lately. I'm finally approaching my final semester. Next semester is my final semester in this program. Kind of breathe a little bit of sigh of relief, but I'm excited and I'm glad to be back here. What about you?
I'm listen. It's been fun. It's been fun. Like this new schedule. You know what it was. You know why I couldn't hear you so well?
Why?
Because I didn't turn the volume up. I didn't turn the volume
Because
up.
I'm like, wait, Albert, this is a brand new computer I got. This is a brand new computer.
I just realized that I was like, what? Maybe, I was like, maybe if I press this button and I keep pressing it, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't have the volume
How
up.
he became the head of the WSB guys, we will never know.
Oh my goodness, no, but it's been fun though. So yeah, um, and also like it takes time because like last week we did Marty Saber, but when I pick a
Mm.
character, I like to sit there and read about them before I just start showing like random clips and stuff like that. And her story was actually pretty amazing because she goes from victim to like villain towards the end.
Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like the way that Marty Saber ended her time on One Life to Live. Like they were mad at Carvelotti for making her that way towards the end. But I think it was you got to give people range, honestly, on a show
Yeah.
because it's crazy. Even like with Laura and GH, I was like, man, they've really morphed Laura from victim to victor to sort of kind of back to damsel in distress again as of lately.
So, all right, what soaps have you been keeping up with?
All of them. I even watched B&B, so I have a little bit of a taste of what's going on B&B right now.
You know,
Which is wait, am I freezing right now? No, I'm not freezing. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay,
you're good.
but am I freezing? No, I'm not freezing. Okay,
No,
am I
you're good.
back?
You're good. You're good. You're
Good.
good.
Okay, I was freezing on my end. Okay, I was freezing my end. But yeah, I'm up to date with pretty much all of them. I've only seen a few recent episodes of B&B, so I know what's going on. Weinar, I know that Roger Howarth is on the show, which is a little bit weird. I know that Trip and Ava Vitale, mother and son, are making out in Weinar. I've seen that. That was a little bit weird, but I'm okay with it. But I'm for the most part up to date. A few episodes behind and Beyond the Gates, a few episodes behind in GH, but I'm up to date for the most part.
Okay.
Which okay, go ahead.
No, I was gonna sit there and say, I was like, oddly, um, because my dad has been going over his friend's house around like 12 something, and he's actually been liking The Young and Restless. Like I sat there, I was like, out of all the soap operas I could have sat there and recommended, I did not see him being like, yeah, I was like, because the LA stuff, he's like really enjoying the LA stuff so far. I was like, wow, okay. I'm gonna have to get
Wow.
you. I told him I was gonna sit there and give him a YNR hoodie, a white and pink YNR hoodie.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
I'm
it's
gonna
so
have to
crazy
do
that day when I think about it, because I was talking about how like I was calling you AJ Boston Quartermain, but you are an AJ technically. So the name still fits. You
yes,
technically are an AJ.
that is correct. That is correct.
Oh my gosh! Wow. I would have figured he would have been into GH.
Well, yeah, I mean, when he used to be watching soap operas, his two shows was All My Children, but he really like watched a lot of General
Not you growing up
Hospital.
in All My Children household. Not you growing
Yeah,
up in All My Children household. But yet you didn't watch All My Children, and that's why I got canceled.
yeah. It's the running joke that DC always says in every stream, just to let you know. And was
And
and
One Life to
even
Live.
uh me and my dad should do a lot together. Yeah.
He was an All My Children fan. That's just really a lot of
Yeah.
men weren't really into All My Children like that.
Yeah, he liked Erica Kane, he liked what's his name? He liked Adam. Yeah. Of course Adam.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So you decided not to live up to the family legacy and be an All My
Pretty
Children
much,
viewer.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm. That's contributing to the
And
show's downfall.
yeah.
Mm.
But But yeah, yeah, I was like, I haven't seen you upload. Well, let me ask you a question now. We're not gonna spoil it, but would you consider uploading one of those kind of videos onto your channel?
Yes, I had thought about even doing that the other day, like just putting it in like in the post, like the community post thing. And I think honestly, I think I want to start. I think I'm going to start to do it. I think like why not? Like especially since I'm not on right now. I think that'll be. I mean, that's literally true to the sanctuary brand. This type of stuff I used to do. So I'm like, I should do it. I think I should. So I definitely think I would. As long as I don't get like a ding or anything copyright, I'm totally gonna do it.
Yeah, no, I got you. Now let me read to your questions. Ed says I watched B&B episode of Luna getting killed off, and that whole episode was ridiculous with everybody chasing Luna, and she should have had a better death. And I agree. And Ron, I'm going to ask this once. Ron asked DC, what is his take on Rachel confessing to Brady that she was the one that shot EJ and Kristen and lied, went to prison for no reason?
Not me just finding that out right now through Ron's question. I'll be able to behind on days. So okay, but it's all good. It's all good. I knew that was coming though. Um, you know, I don't feel like Kristen did her daughter a service by keeping her out of jail because she's just becoming more and more of a bad influence, especially on Thomas. And then it was crazy when Will came in town and Will was like, "Remember when I shot you, EJ?" And I was like, "Oh snap! I totally forgot that Will shot EJ." I was like, "Oh snap!" So really, this is an EJ problem, as you can see. This is an EJ problem. He keeps getting shot by people in the family. First his stepson, now his niece. You know what I mean? But I think for Rachel, like I like that they didn't make Rachel goody two shoes because typically what they do when the character's parent is a villain, they usually turn them into a good person. Or if the character's parent is a good person, they become somewhat of a villain. Or it's a boring mix in between. So I like that they actually decide to have Rachel have a full villain arc in a sense. Kind of like from Will from Guiding Light, if you guys remember Will.
Okay. Now GH asks, and I'm in and I'm gonna get to that Luna thing in a second, but GH asks, DC, what do you think of Drew? And by the way, DC, could you actually see the comments?
Yes, yes, I can see them. Yeah, I can see them.
Okay, so
I can see
chat
them.
Yeah, DC could sit there and see the comments, so there's no need to ask me to ask DC. Just
That's how I
ask
was going to say. I'm not reading those comments no more. But no, honestly, I think of Drew right now. Drew, it's so hard because I want to see a decency in him, but it's just not there. Not even with his daughter. He has no decency left as a character, and it's good story, but it's like I'm worried they're writing Drew into a wall because soaps are not forgiving as they used to be anymore with character traits. Like Lucas holding Sammy hostage. If this was like back in the 1990s, they would have been friends again. You know, but now we're in a time where you do something wrong, it's on your stain, it's on your report card forever. So I want soaps to be careful with how they're writing characters nowadays because like now we can't forget things. So like even when Sammy said you tried to kidnap me, so probably never gonna be friends again, and I was like, sis, didn't you try to sell Belle on the black market with your kids? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and didn't EJ do worse to you, but you're still cool with him? But like, I'm not understanding, you know? It's just I'm not understanding, you know? Like I said, this is the 90s, and then we were in the early 2000s, it would have been all would have been forgiven. We had a quick conversation and forgiven. That's how it was. So I don't I like what they're taking Drew and they're taking Cameron Matheson because he needs to play a villain. But at the same time, I don't want them to write him into a corner. And like, even when like Brett, you can tell she really does care about the people in Port Charles. So why are we having her come back like this? The off tangent here, but the Brett and Nathan thing feels so off to me. I like it, but it's like this was not what I was expecting. It needs some work.
okay.
But that's what I think about Drew ultimately. GH fan. Okay, can I answer one more question? I see from
Sure.
Ed the Bank. Ed the
Yep.
Bank 4115 says, DC, would you agree that all adults in Rachel's life are failure because she has a pattern since she was going after a child, I'm guessing, to choosing violence every time? A choice after choosing it to choose violence every time. Yeah, because they're definitely placating to her in a lot of ways. I mean, she's a bad influence on Thomas for one. Thomas is a good kid. He's a good kid, and I really do hope Jennifer can get custody. That's the story. We're gonna get into that later. But you know, I think that how long have you been watching soaps? Since I was 12, and so now I'm 32. So that is wait, hold on. Let me do the math. Hold on. Since '06, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 19
Ron,
years.
Ron, didn't ask DC. DC can read this on
I would hear DC's thoughts of Aaron give up
me.
his rights to student Chanel and Johnny. That was a good storyline. Can I tell you how good that was? Like the teen writing on soaps have gotten so much better nowadays on Beyond the Gates, on Days. Like I'm feeling it. On GH, with Aaron, I felt that struggle because I'm like, damn, like one, you wasn't even trying to have a child. You know, Tate was relieved. Tate was like, oh, thank God, you know. But like Aaron, I was like, I felt for him because I'm like, damn, like he know he's not in a place for a child right now. But then knowing your child is still in town and you're around it is that's gotta be hard because it's like it makes you feel some type of way about yourself. And even though he's not raising the child, he still has to grow up fast because you're having a grown up moment with that. They handle that storyline so beautifully. And with Sophia having her nervous breakdown, not everyone's judging her for what she did when she was the baby, but like she's so young at the same time. Like it's such a hard situation with both of them. But I think Aaron did the right thing. It kind of reminded me of when Harley and Dylan had to give up their rights to Daisy and Guiding Light back in the '80s, and that was a hard thing for me. And like we haven't seen a storyline like that since Harley and Dylan on Guiding Light. You know, we had Star and Cole, but they kept the baby. So Aaron
have,
not to keep the baby, I feel for him. Go ahead.
have a good night, have a good night, GH man. And Sean has a question for you. And I'm gonna go get my soda. So
Okay,
yeah.
let me see. I'm gonna start with Monique first. Monique says, "Hey DC, how do you feel about people talking crap about Sonny Jason lifestyle, but when they need something done, they call them." Okay, right with Laura, right? For example, I know, to be honest, Sonny was the right person to call because, truth be told, Sonny's the one that put Laura in this mess to begin with. I'm just going to go ahead and blame Sonny for it. So, you know what? Sonny should help her because he put her in this mess. That's how I feel. Now, for Stinger Fan 30, do you feel the writing for Jason should change, allow him to be free of Carly? I don't know why they're not married. I don't know why. Like, they were married at some point. I was like, finally, can we just see them get married already? At this stage, like, come on. Carly's the only woman that he wants. He got Britt for right now. He's dilly dallying with her, but it's always been Carly. Just take it there. And I would have preferred the writers would have let them stay married, even when Sonny got back. So it's like he's never going to be free of Carly. Carly is the woman that has his heart, and Jason is the man that has her heart. But I think they both know they're also not good for each other relationship wise. Yes, you're right. She's not right for him. But it's one of those things where it's like you have a deep love for someone, but you know y'all not right for each other. You won't bring out the best in each other at all. But it's like you still have a love and you don't know how to morph it into anything else that's not inappropriate. That makes sense. Eddie, really feel that way that Disney's better writing for the teen scenes? I actually love the writing for the teens lately. I gotta be honest, I love it. I mean, Aaron, seeing Tate, um, Ariana and Holly, I'm not crazy about them, to be honest. It feels weird, all these storylines of Holly and Nicole not there. I just feel like just recast already, but I like the storylines of the teens, especially on Beyond the Gates. Oh, especially on Beyond the Gates. Their teen scene storyline is so good. So good. I mean,
Okay.
how do you feel, Albert, about it? How do you feel about it?
I well, I'm glad that you're here because you're being so positive and it's so amazing. And
That's so amazing.
after I'm drinking this, I'm gonna sit there and be drinking my damn wine. But I don't care
AJ
about
Bossa Cordovan.
I do not I don't care about
Why is it that you don't care? What is it about that doesn't speak to you?
I don't care about Aaron as a character. I find him to be a very cringy for me personally. Okay, this is just me. I find him to be a very
Mm.
cringy character. I don't care about the fact that he decided to knock some chick up and now he feels guilty about it. What I just don't care about the character. I don't really care about any of the teen characters at all. I don't care about them.
Do you feel like they didn't develop them out enough in a way so you feel like you would want to care about them?
Maybe. I just know every time that they're there, I'm just constantly rolling my eyes. I'm like, I don't
Well,
care
what
about
about
them.
Star and Cole? Did you feel like you cared about them?
Well, I didn't watch Star and Cole. Like I was okay. I was sitting there. Okay,
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. You weren't watching
yeah.
with like to live. That's right. That's like I canceled. Continue. Please continue.
Well, I
I
was
thought I
sitting there.
forgot
Okay,
about that. And why I asked
here's
that.
the thing. I I care more about Danny, Rocco, and Charlotte than I
Okay.
do
Okay.
about them. So it's not necessarily. I mean, I don't go there to specifically watch the team stuff, but I find them to be a little bit more interesting and more likable than what they have on days. So
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Because you know what? The team storyline on GH has been just as interesting too. Because I gotta admit, even the whole scramble of like how are they gonna get Rocco out? Because honestly, this is all Emma Drake's fault. Point blank. Period. Let's just put it out there. That is her fault. That's Homegirl's fault. She has this hard on for Professor Dalton. She had this hard on for this man. She wasn't thinking. And honestly, I don't blame even Dante at this point for saying that he doesn't want Gio around Rocco. Now it's very valid. Fool me twice, shame on shine on me, right?
now that okay, so that part, the way that Dante came at Rocco, I mean the way that Dante came at Gio, that I understood. And it was very polarized, and there was a lot of people that was like Dante was being too harsh, this, that, and the third. And I was like,
Mm-mm.
um, no, because it's the second time that Gio made, poor decision making skills. Now I will sit there and say this much though. For me
Mm.
personally, I'm not putting everything on him. Okay, because Rocco had a choice, and this isn't the first time that Rocco showed bad judgment. Hell, even Lulu was like he's been showing bad judgment since he knew about Charlotte being going to run with Valentine and didn't sit there and say anything. He still sat there lying about his relationship with Britt and Liesel and stuff like that. That was
But he's
over.
easily influenced. I think everybody knows that
That's
he's
that's
easily influenced by Danny.
his problem.
But well, wait. No, but he's a kid.
No,
Because look at it. Even,
I don't
here's
give
the
a
thing.
damn if he's a
Even
kid or not. You made the choice. If I tell a kid to sit there and run in the street and not look both ways, and he does it, guess what? That's his fault.
okay, here's the thing though. When Drew, this is the one thing I agree that Drew said when he said Danny was a bad influence on Scout. Like, or Danny is just a bad influence. Period. I actually agree with Drew on that. Like, I know it's coming from a petty place when he's saying it, but it's looking kind of true because look at the trouble that Danny has gotten him in. He's easily impressionable by Britt. Like Rocco is also easily impressionable by. So Rocco's just very impressionable. But I don't feel like he would do these things on his own. And he's a little naive, like most kids are.
I'm see that's the thing though. You give grace, right? So like you give a lot of grace towards Sophia. Me personally, she got everything that she deserved. Should have kept her legs closed. Should have kept her legs closed. Point blank.
She was
Period.
young, with
I don't care
low self
because
esteem.
I do not give a shit. That's the thing, though, DC. You and me, when it comes towards compassion, we're very different. I'm a little bit more cold hearted. That's
Like if I was in Sophia's situation, I could see how my mind could just spiral. Because when you're in a situation like that, you don't know what to do. Your mind just goes all over the place. She did a lot of crazy, messed up stuff. But look what she was
also,
going through. When you're in
also,
a situation like that, your mind, you can't think straight.
Sean. I don't think that. I think that DC kind of forgot how I operate. Also, I wasn't a when she sat there and she accused Johnny of sexting Holly. That's something I really didn't like because that's something that could sit there and follow him
Okay,
for the rest of his life. And then she
I'll
sat
give
there
you
and
that.
blamed him, and I was like, nah, bro, you should have kept your goddamn legs closed. We're not gonna sit there and play that game. I'm not playing that game. Maybe
I'm giving
you
her
are
a pass for
maybe
anything that
okay
had to
with
do
it.
with the baby. Anything that she did with Holly and stuff, I won't give that a pass. Anything that had to do with the baby, I'm giving her a pass on.
Okay, well
Because
that's
when I look at Star and Cole, when I look at Star and Cole from Like to Live, Star and Cole, even though she had Todd Mann, who was this overbearing dad, or Victor Lord Jr., who was this overbearing dad, Star was also living in La Boule, this big old mansion. She had all the support in the world. Like they were never going to give Hope up. That was never even part. That was never part of their plan to give Hope up. Never. Whereas with Sophia, she's 18, not 14, knows the difference from right and wrong. After the pregnancy, she learned to take what's in the file. She continued to lie and go after Holly. I think she was just going through a lot, and postpartum can be real. Postpartum can be real. Okay, Stinger says DC Britt at all or forget it. I love Jason and Britt together, but I just feel like this would be easier if Britt was coming back as a loved person that everyone Port Charles liked, and not like this person everyone hates again. I don't like that part. Like honestly, it would have been nice to even see Britt and Carly become friends. I was hoping for something different. They just brought us back to the same crap, and so it's like, why bring her back then? Why? And then they just brought back Nathan, and it's good, but something about the storyline feels off with Nathan. I don't know what it is. It's something about it just feels off. Okay, so Ed the Bank says, I agree. I don't agree that Jennifer deserves custody of the kids, and Tay proved that when Thomas being rude to his sister, but wanted their father to be around Jennifer and to hate Kat for not helping. Honestly, I think Jennifer does deserve custody because I do think that Chad is being irresponsible at the moment. I think that at the end of the day, like he's even though he broke up his relationship with Kat, he's still socializing with a woman who was trying to impersonate his dead wife and was around his kids. And Kat is also still doing stuff right now that I said that he don't even know about. She can't be trusted. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I think Jennifer's claims are valid. And I know you're gonna say Jennifer's married to Jack, and you know what Jack did all those years ago, and Jennifer's drunk drive. Don't even go there because that's
That's
not
true.
current. That's
That's
not
true.
current, guys.
Oh, okay. And what's good, Sean? What's good, Jess? But here's the thing, though. Like, I I agree with you to a certain extent because you
Mm-hmm.
are actually right about all that. Like, you know, you know that your son is not there wilding out, acting stupid and stuff like that. You're still running. You're still not there, standing there, talking to her, hanging out with her, hugging her, comforting her, up until a point where he got so stupid or whatever. He ran to the street and got hit by a car. So I'm like, and then the next day you go and you still sit there talking to him like, bro. So, and this is another thing. I think that Jennifer is getting a bad rap because she's not trying
Thank
to do
you.
it out of malice. She's not. She's not there. She's concerned. And honestly, to tell you the truth, after him getting hit by a car, who wouldn't be concerned? So I get where Jennifer is coming from.
Exactly.
I get where
And
Jennifer is
it's
coming
like people, everyone's like, oh, well, he didn't get hit by a car. He didn't die. But it's like, was that what y'all waiting for? Yo, we are waiting for him to be another Zach Brady. Is that what you guys are hoping for? Because my
from.
whole
Now,
thing is like,
oh no, no,
what?
you can finish. I'm gonna say something else when you're done.
Because I just feel like with Jennifer, like when he was dating Stephanie Johnson, Abigail's cousin, they were cool with it. They had no problems. But this is cat. It's like it's different. It's not just because Tom's like it's like all those things combined. Sally and Billy, are they a thing again? Is that still a thing? Oh my god. I can't take Sally seriously as a character, guys. Let's just start there. I stopped taking her seriously as a character. I feel like if Sally left the canvas of Y&R, I would not notice. They really underuse Sally. I don't take her seriously as a character. Same like what's her name on GH? What's her name on GH? Lucy. Lucy's another character I don't take seriously. One of those characters I don't take seriously. But I'm definitely Team Jennifer though in this custody case. I'm Team Jennifer for sure because I feel like I get it. Me and Samuel go back and forth. Samuel was just like, "Oh, DC, well, he can't lose. He's already lost his wife. Now he's gonna lose his child too." And I was like, "Well, that's what happened when you were still trying to talk to the woman who tried to impersonate his dead mother, and it's also secret as an agent. That's kind of what happened."
But it's actually really funny. I do got something to sit there and say after that, and then
Yeah.
you can probably answer Ron's question. Um, Jonathan said the same thing as far as like, well, here's what Jonathan said, and it was actually pretty interesting. He was like, she has not gotten over her grief, right? And she sees
Mm-hmm.
those kids as an extension of Abby. And maybe on a
Mm-hmm.
subconscious level, that's why she's also doing that. And I'm not saying it's right, but on some level, that's why she's, subconsciously doing that. Now, I will sit there and say this much though. Thomas has been pissing me off, and to be honest, when he ran to the street, he got hit by that car. I was like, well, you know what? I call that karma. You should sit there and think about that before you decide to launch a goddamn pumpkin into the air and nearly hurt or kill someone. So I honestly tell you, I did not feel bad for Thomas getting hit by a car. I'm like, bro, you sat there and then he was all like, oh, I'm sorry. It was like, do you not understand how heavy a pumpkin is, and especially if you get hit by the stem? So no, I did not feel bad for him whatsoever. That's all come. And
Okay,
what's good, Black
wait.
One?
I don't think he even knew. And also, he was being coerced by his cousin, the evil little Rachel Black. So at the same time, so you're gonna justify a little kid getting hit by a car because they tried to throw a pumpkin halfway across town square. Is that what you're trying to say, Dr. Albert Bostic?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Score karma. And no, I didn't feel bad.
So he deserved to lose his life over throwing a pumpkin in the air.
I didn't sit there and say, well, I didn't sit there and say, well, if it happened to
Because that's
happen,
what you were saying.
yeah, well, if it happened to happen, it's called karma. Oh well.
Those pumpkin stems, it would have hurt. I don't think anybody would have died from that pumpkin stem. Maybe
Depends
a
on where.
concussion here or there. Maybe some brain injuries.
Yeah, well, it's still called karma. What's good, Spider Quick?
He was coerced by his cousin. What do you mean, Carl? He was coerced by his cousin.
Uh, and if his little cousin told him to ran across the street and in the traffic and he did it, guess what?
He's a young kid. He's easily influenced. He's under the Rocco Falconeri syndrome. He's easily influenced.
I,
So him throwing a pumpkin in the air deserves him to get hit by a car.
yes, yes.
Think about all the times where you were growing up and you just kind of like maybe threw some stuff into the air. You threw a balloon in the air. Is that just why you get hit by a car as a kid?
Okay, now I think that you, first of all, you're kind of blowing that out of proportion. But no,
You think so?
And you didn't even sit there and say hi to Spider Quake, DC. Where's your manners at?
Oh, hey, Spider Quick, what's going on? The Jason Morgan to my Diane Miller. Okay, there was like 20,000 questions in the chat. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No. You can. And what's good, J Blue?
Let me scroll up. There's scroll up because there was one about Portia. Ron asked, "What's your take on Portia? Who was in menopause stage, pregnant, and also do you think she's gonna have a miscarriage because of stress and pressure? She's getting left, right, and center." It would be nice to see them carry this thing to term, and if they don't, I'm gonna hear it from Samuel. I could already hear the voice note now. DC, they didn't let a black woman carry it to term. This is what I'm talking about. So I could already see Samuel doing it. I already can hear the voice note now, so they need to let her carry it to term.
You know, this is the problem. And listen, part of me, because part of me will sit there and look at it and be like, I can see where they're coming from, and I can't 100% sit there and say that they're wrong. But then I'm also just like, it's a soap opera, right? I don't know. Sometimes you gotta sit there and do the math and be like,
So you feel like it can't be always politically correct?
it's not so much that you can't. It's just like I can understand where that comes from. I mean, think about it. You had TJ and Molly, and their baby didn't survive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Another black baby.
Yeah. So I mean, here's the thing. I'm not gonna blow up a gas can. I'm not gonna sit there and be like heated and bothered, but like, oh my god, that triggered me. But like, I could understand on some level with that. Not the super outrage part, but I get it to some extent. That's all.
Not Spider Quick saying looks like I'm in the bathroom. Spider Quick, I'm in the what? There's a TV screen. What's a TV screen in the bathroom? My God.
Well, I mean, to be fair, to be fair, your background is blurry, so we can't see the TV.
But there's like a whole TV screenish here, like a little screenish here. You can see. Oh my God. I was I'm in the bathroom. Okay, you know what? It kind of does. I can see how it could kind of look like that. I can see how it could kind of look like that. Oh, come on, Spider Quick. Sheesh. Nobody was even thinking that until you said that.
You know how Spider Quake is.
Jeez. My goodness. So you know what? I will say this too. Like GH lately has been GH and Beyond the Gates have been the two best soaps, the best chef's kiss. Like Jocelyn's WSB storyline is amazing. Carly getting back at Brenner, amazing. The Rocco, Charlotte, Danny storyline, amazing. Britt coming back needs some work. Nathan coming back needs some work. Oh my God. What was her face? Erica Slezak coming back as Monica's sister. Chef's kiss. Very brief, but it did its job. It did it because not every storyline has to be dramatic.
You see the comment, right? Jay Blue's comment.
I
posted. Well,
what video you posted yesterday?
Remember the stuff that we are going to be sitting there showing in about
5 Oh, you sold like a sneak preview?
Yeah.
Oh,
I posted it on my Instagram. So I'm not
all
gonna
right.
lie.
Which one was it?
I don't want to sit there and say what it is.
Okay, okay,
It's be a
okay, okay,
surprise, but
okay.
again, when you showed me that, I was like, it was so surreal, and I was like, because you listen to this, I was like, it's so weird, Smith there saying that. But then when I started posting my own, I was like, okay, yeah, now I see what he's talking about. I was like, now I see what he's talking about.
Yeah, it was. I
Because it is. It
I
is,
found
Gabriel.
this like,
Yes, it is.
oh my god, this thing is like, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Yes, it is.
It is absolutely incredible.
And it's
Like,
addictive.
and I'm
And
definitely
it's,
start. I'm just definitely start going on my channel.
huh?
I said I'm definitely gonna start posting some of these on my channel.
Okay,
Like,
good, good, good.
it's
And like I said for the people, okay, and like I said for the people who just got here, DC showed me something, and now I'm super addicted to it. And it's all DC's fault. So,
like literally like it was. I always every time I get to the 24-hour mark on the thing, I go back on because like I get to not have access again. Like it is it's
bro,
amazing.
I'm gonna pay for that access. I mean, I want to sit there and see what that access includes, but I'm paying for that shit.
It's so good. It's so good. Okay, Ron says, "Do you see Brad Bell taking a page from Passions and Ryan Sheila being pregnant? Who's baby daddy?" You know, it's so weird having Sheila being the voice of reason on B&B. It's very weird, but I get it. She's on a like a 3 4 year contract, so but it's just weird. It's weird to see it. So I guess that's why they're doing all this Luna stuff. And then eventually they're gonna take us back to Brooklyn. It's coming very soon to a theater near you.
Now, I don't know if you saw it, but Ed had a comment before, and I didn't get a chance to do a review on B&B. There's a point where they're all sitting there trying to come for Luna. They're all sitting there trying to chase Luna in the dark at night, and it was the most dumbest scene. Like even for B&B standards, it was pretty stupid. It's like the whole town was sitting there trying to find her, and the way they try to make it seem like there was people that was going off by themselves. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, well somebody's gonna get hurt. Luna's gonna sit there and maybe hurt Katie since Katie moved back in with Bill. That'd be like they finally get back together. So I'm sitting there thinking something's gonna happen to Katie. Then the chick just gets hit by a car, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, she
what?
did. That's how, I forgot that's how she does.
I was like,
Right.
wait, what? Yeah, I was like, y'all did all that running around, and again, again, you have Poppy, you have Lee, you have Taylor. Taylor decided to like jump in. I'm like, what are you doing here? What are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there and talk her to death? Like, you're gonna do a therapy session? Like, what are you going to sit there and do to this girl? And they do all that just for her to get hit by a random car, which is not really random later on, but at the time it was random. I'm like, it was so bad. I don't know if you saw it,
I
but it was
mean,
so bad.
I did remember seeing that episode when she came to Will's house. Like, Will, we could be together. We could be a family. I'm like, sis, what would you expect his reaction to be and all of this? Like, this is your former brother at one point in time. You know, this whole Luna thing. I just and like I said, I haven't watched BB in months, so just tuning in and seeing this craziness. I really tuned in for Deacon's son. That's really I tuned in for Deek. That's why I was tuning in. I really didn't tune in for Luna. So who you guys think the mystery boss that Sybil was working for?
I have an answer. I got one, but I want you to sit there and go first.
Okay, the only thing I can think of who his mystery boss could be is three guesses, four guesses. Helena Cassadine, Cesar Faison, Jerry Jacks, or Jasper Jacks. Those are my four guesses. Yours?
Oh, I just got one, Jerry Jacks. Because I
Jerry
mean, let's be
Jacks.
honest.
Okay, so we're on the same page. We peeped at it.
Because the thing is, you think about Jasper Jacks, and you're just like, well, if you're gonna have Jasper Jacks back, then you're gonna have to have the actor back. And we
Well,
all
they could
have
recast.
exactly we exactly we know why they won't have that guy back. Constantine, is it Constantine? Is that how you Constant? What's her name? Facts, Jesse, and that's
Faison?
another thing. We didn't
You
sit
mean
there and say
Faison?
Peter August. No, Peter August, because you know they missing that they're talking about Peter. I'm gonna
Well,
say
no, that could make sense why Anna's gone. Well, no, the WSB's got Anna. Never mind, WSB's got her. Um, I think it
what
probably
about
would be
Alice?
would be Jerry Jacks, and it's
What about?
perfect because Jocelyn is a WSB agent. This is a good correlation time period. Where'd you go?
I'm here.
But it just be a good correlation period for it to be Jerry Jacks because honestly, if it was a recast Jacks, it might not hit. But if you bring back Sebastian Roche as Jerry Jacks, we in there, we in there, we in there,
That
and
guy,
he's the only one I could see to be that much more dangerous than Sidwell.
that guy is always a villain. Like I feel like no matter what like role um Sebastian plays, he's like a villain in a sense.
And also, I feel like too is that Sid was shot uh, Dalton with the quickness. He shot him with the quickness, and I was like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Listen, I I missed that when you actually had a villain that was, like a villain. Like, and it's funny too, because Britt Smith that asked me all these dumbass questions like, why'd you shoot him? I was like, Britt, you literally sat there and said he's sloppy. You can do his job and your job, and he's bringing attention to to their activities. So I'm like, you you just listed the reasons why this man got shot. Like, what are we doing at this point?
But I'm not gonna lie, it was chef's kiss when Laura went and opened up because I thought Laura was gonna get ran off the road at first. But then when she opened up the trunk and she saw Dalton in there, I was like, "Oh snap! Go ahead, Sitwell. Nice move, nice move, Sitwell. I'm not even mad at it." And then when Laura was like, "Oh my god," I was like, "She's about to call Sonny or Jason." Yep, she's about to. Because that's the only people she could call in a situation like that. Her calling Kevin. Kevin is over in Fairmont Crest right now.
Hmm.
So he can't really do nothing for her. He's over in Fairmont Crest at the moment. Kevin's over in Fairmont Crest
Why would they have to
at
really
this
sit there
point in
and address
time.
that? Like they're just gonna sit there and act like he's in Japan next, he's in England next. I'm like,
He's at this Forever conference.
yeah.
He's at this Forever conference at the moment. So, I mean, do you think Deke and Remy are going to get the Tessa Mariah treatment? Because last time they showed Tess, she was talking about wanting a divorce. B&B does a pattern where they give you a new storyline for a couple months, and then they give you one big thing for a couple months, and then it's back to Brooklyn Ridge for the rest of the year. So just get ready. Come January, February, we'll be back to Brooklyn Ridge again. Just to get ready. Mm-hmm. Get ready. So don't have your hopes up. Just and I think wasn't what was her face? Danny Dupree on Bold and Beautiful maybe on this crossover, which I could care less about that to be honest. That's not a crossover that excites me. If I could just be honest with you, it doesn't really excite me. But okay, they're trying to bring more publicity to the show, so I'm not mad at it, but I'm not really excited about it at the same time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. There we go. Mhm. I
But
had
him
more
working with
pictures. And
Sidwell. Go ahead.
no, so I had more pictures, and I told you. I guess I must have erased a lot of them.
Ow, are you looking sharp today? What's going on? Is there something new
No,
in your life?
I had to get a haircut. It was like Thanksgiving's tomorrow. I was like, shit. I was like, I guess I got to sit there and get a haircut. So
But it's 9 o'clock.
it is 9 o'clock. You know what time that is. You ready,
It's nine
DC?
and three. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun.
So why don't you sit there and set it up for us? Because this is a lot of your stuff, but I did throw in some of my own too, though. So
Just come. So do we want to like just show it to them and then
no,
cut
no, no,
back
no,
to
no,
it, or
no.
just explain
Yeah, no.
it?
Why don't you? No, why don't you explain it? Because you put me on it.
Okay, so I found this app that I started using, and basically does it takes your likeness and you tell it to create a scene, or you can tell it to whatever it does with your likeness in the video, and it does it. And so what I started doing was I started creating I started playing around with it with different soap scenes and stuff like that. And I started creating them and I'm like, oh my God, it looks exactly like soaps from the Vaseline live look and everything. I'm like, you felt like you were watching classic 2000 as the world turns. Like you felt like it, like watching it. Like those, the clips look so realistic, but I feel like you guys have to see it. And so I was sending it to Samuel, was like, why am I not sending these to Albert? I sent some to Albert. Albert's like, what? And Albert's got hooked. And let me tell you, this app, it's like, it's so amazing because it, like the way it brings you into that scene, like it's like you're watching someone else, but you're watching yourself. And so like it
Yeah,
literally creates this, like you tell it what to do, and sometimes it'll fill in the blanks. Sometimes you can create the whole scene, sometimes you can just give it one little prompt and then it'll make the rest of the scene for you using AI. And it's so crazy because like I
yeah,
said, and I'm said some of these my friends like, oh my god, like that's so crazy, like look at this AI stuff's crazy. So me and Hours I'm playing with them. That's why Hours like, okay, I think you should post some of these on your channel. I'm like, I think you're right. So we want you guys to see some of these scenes that we made, and I think we have one where it's both of us in it together. I believe, right?
yes,
Were you
yes,
able to upload that one? Yes. Okay.
yes.
So
Of course, I
that
did.
one's there. That one's there.
Yeah.
Um,
If I
and so
didn't upload
sometimes
it, I'll upload it right now. But it's uploaded. So
sometimes that app lets you if you have the other person's permission, you can use their likeness in your video and create like these videos with the person in it, and it creates AI scene, and it is powerful. So I'm like, this is a lot of fun. Now granted, I have my profile and they're like on private because I want to post it for the whole world, but I did send my videos to Albert so we could share for tonight, and I'm like, I'm gonna post them in my channel. So it's great.
yeah,
So and we want you guys to see some of these and just to check it out. It is, so I created the backdrop for it is, I use actual. So the thing is, if you can't use real soap names, which you can. So it's like you have to say it's a soap called blank blank blank, as opposed to I'm on this soap. Because when you say you're on that soap, it'll give you a content violation and it won't generate a video. But if you say I'm on a soap called As World Turns, I'm on a soap called Days of Our Lives, I'm on a soap called General Hospital, it generates the video. And this is cool stuff. So we
yeah.
can't wait for you guys to see this. This is gonna be so much fun. This is Jess in the chat. Jess is in the chat. Okay, all right. What's up, dude? What's
Yes,
up, dude? Okay.
Jess is in the chat, and thank you, Danny Bear. Thank you, and
So we want to
Jonathan,
hear some.
aka the Michael
Oh, go ahead.
Baldwin. And what was you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, so we're just ready to see you guys' reactions. I'm excited to see what you guys' reaction gonna be, and then just to see on a screen like this. So like it is, oh, it's amazing. Okay, all right. Do you want to add anything,
And
or do
you
you want to
honestly,
get
touch
to it?
no, no, and you did a really great job. I was impressed. But y'all gonna see it for yourselves, and then y'all can sit there and you ready?
I'm ready. I'm
There's
ready.
something you need to know.
What is it, David?
I'm not just a surgeon. I'm an FBI agent.
You're what?
And that's not the only secret. I made a mistake. I had an affair with your brother.
No, tell me you're lying.
I wish I were.
How could you?
Sign these
my-
transfer papers, sell me your shares of the company, and you're not going to breathe a single word to Marcus.
You can't be serious. That's extortion, Constant. He is my brother.
And he's my husband, which means I know exactly how much it would destroy him to hear what you did last summer. Checkmate, bitch.
That was good. I like that. That was okay. DC is a villain at this point. Just to let y'all know, he may come across as nice, and he was very compassionate while I was a dick, but yeah.
Your shares, David, and I keep quiet about our night in Chicago.
You're blackmailing me. You blow up your own son's marriage?
I'd spare him the agony of finding out the truth himself. Sign the papers tomorrow. Richard, no, David, my silence has a price. Think about what you stand to lose.
Right? You've been quiet.
Just thinking. I should have told you a long time ago. 7 years ago, I was recruited by the Bureau. I'm not just a hospital Dr. Eli. I'm an FBI agent undercover. Last week, I caught out the chief for taking bribes, and now his people know it was me.
You're telling me we've got a target on our backs?
Yeah.
I can't keep you safe if I keep this.
I wish it was longer than like
I know. I wish it was too. I know.
10 seconds, but like those 10 seconds, it kind of leave you left with like, okay, well, so what's going to happen next? Because that's what I'm saying. I think every time I sit down and watch those clips, I'm just like, okay, so where's the rest? I mean, like, what's going on?
I feel like we need at least 30 seconds.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Coordinates? I need to tell you something. I'm not just a doctor, Marcus. I'm an agent with the FBI. And after what I did today, we're in danger.
An agent? Danger? What do you mean?
I exposed the chief of my sector. He won't let that stand. If he finds us,
Then we face it together.
It's amazing how your voice is just kind of, and wait till you see mine, because like your voice does change a little bit, which I like, but like mine's is kind of scary accurate, like really accurate. But this okay, this is a good one.
Tonight we celebrate 50 years of the Constant Group, but I'm here to do more than raise a glass. As of this afternoon, I've acquired the majority of shares. The board has been dismissed. From this moment forward, the company, my family's company, is mine to lead.
Oh, but people, it gets so much worse.
Do you have the Bostic Enterprise
Gentlemen of
one?
Bostic Enterprises, thank you for being here tonight. Effective immediately, Bostic Enterprises belongs to me. The board signed over every share at noon today. As of this moment, every position in this company is terminated. Tomorrow morning, a new sign will hang on this building. Sanctuary Enterprises, welcome to the future.
Like your voice sounds so different, right?
I know. It's so crazy.
Get this man into surgery. My husband's waiting.
That one was wow. I know, right? That one.
The evil maniacal laugh just got me. I was like, wait, what?
Do you know where I got that from, though? That was from the Days of Our Lives promo where Tony was like, "Get Samantha Robbins in the surgery. Daddy's waiting." So I was trying to like recreate that.
I gotta find that clip though. I gotta find that clip. If you get a chance, send me that clip. I'm gonna play the next one, but when you get a chance, send me the clip though.
Okay.
This man into surgery. My husband's waiting.
That video was so weird. The way they were walking
that one.
I was
Because it was like, okay, because you laughed or whatever. I was like, okay, fine. Then you just like, then he's walking, he's laughing. I was like, okay, now this is just.
It was like you were running out of breath.
And Jay Blue asked the question, and then Jonathan.
Okay, what was it? DC, I hope things compliment. Oh, thank you. I gotta look up who Richard T. Jones is, but thank you, Jay Blue. Johnson says, DC, were you here when we looked at clips for Vincent Clark? No, I was not.
He was spared. He was spared from that. Like, let's see.
This man into surgery. My husband's waiting. No! It's time to cut out this man's heart. Get this man into surgery. My husband's waiting.
Yes, doctor.
Have a good night, Sean, and happy Thanksgiving. It gets so much worse.
Steady, blood pressure normal. He's stable for now. Keep him that way.
Dr. Constant, that's Albert Bostic. The world thinks he's dead.
And it needs to stay that way. Not the board, not the press, not even his family.
If anyone finds out.
No one can know that Albert is alive. Not until I'm ready.
Again, what's with the maniacal look, bro? Apparently, I was white in that scene, by the way, too.
Yeah, he was white.
Yeah. all because you typed in Albert, because you know.
Yeah, so I had to tell after that Albert, who was black, I had to type that in.
Can know he's alive. Not the board, not his family, no one. You realize what you're saying, Constant? If the world finds out we hit Albert Bostic, our careers are over. Exactly. And until I'm ready, he stays my secret.
I can't, yeah. Exactly, Blackmon. That's exactly what I said.
Huh? Hello? Who's there?
Don't move.
Hey!
Let go.
DC! No, it can't be!
They gave me two. I think
that one, the AI went like in reverse, because sometimes like the AI confuses the prompts, because it's like he already pulled off the mask, like what? Like he's supposed to, because when he said hello, who's there? After he pulled out the mask, I'm like, who's there? So I got confused.
Exactly. Jess is like, what in the world? Exactly. Oh, and Danny Bear said you look like Kevin Hart there. I think this is the correct one now.
He can't be!
That was another one. The AI got confused and made me light skinned.
Get this man into surgery. My husband's waiting.
So that one is me and Albert. And that one.
Yes.
Yes. That one is me and Albert.
I was tripping on that shit all last night. I was like, okay, so now I'm in his skid, but I'm also a fucking nut job. I'm sorry, I gotta play
Get
that
this man
one more
into surgery.
time.
My husband's waiting.
Is he like gliding with the? I feel like I'm gliding with the gurney. It looks like I'm gliding with the gurney in there.
Yes, I think I was too busy just looking at myself, just surprisingly laughing about getting my heart taken out. But yeah. And this one is funny.
Dr. Constant, pull the vehicle over! It's over! Hold it steady, bump him! Impact!
You know what did it for me? Do you not hear like the girls scream in the back?
I know.
Have a good night, Monique. It was really great to see you.
I hope you have all the ones that I shared with you. I hope you have all those, the rest of all of them I shared with you.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
God. Okay.
Yeah. Now, I took a different route. Okay, you remember ones that I was not there doing. So I started doing, the Korean dramas. So it's like, have love story, have detective. It's well, you'll see exactly what it is, which is fucking trippy. I think this is the first one.
That's the last thing she ever said to me.
You shouldn't have come.
Tell me why you left, Hannah. No matter what, I'm not letting go.
That's my fucking voice right there. And you know what's really crazy? That's something that I would sit there and say. Like, I'm that kind of cheesy. Exactly. That I'm that kind of cheesy, like kind of romance kind of, yeah. But yeah, it like sound like me, which is really weird. Now sometimes they mess up, but you'll see why I like this.
Elise, you shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't I? Maybe you'll explain this. I found the deed, Albert.
That was supposed to be destroyed.
So was our marriage.
Oh. Like it didn't look like me, but I like that hook at the end though.
Remember again, it keeps following us.
All trails point to Incheon Port.
Get every camera near the docks. We're closing in. And I know who's pulling the strings.
You look smooth in this one. You look really smooth in this one.
And it sounds like me, like is I do like that look. Even though I'm not that tall, even though I'm not that tall, I'm not short, people, but I'm not that tall though. That's like
his hair was coiffed and everything. Yeah.
I was like, that's Will Smith kind of tall. That's Bill Hamilton kind of tall. Here's the next one though.
I came as soon as I heard.
Your mother's awake.
That one looked the most like you, for sure.
I still like the other one the best, the one with like the rain one, but yeah, it gets a little more trippier.
I can't let you go again.
That one was my favorite. I think that one was my favorite.
What by the emotion?
It just, for one, it really embodied your essence. It looked the most like you on top of that. But then just seeing it, I was like, I like this one. It felt the most realistic out of all of them.
Oh wow. Apparently, yeah, Freddie. Crazy. I have one more. Okay, yeah. First night in Seoul, and the city lights looked like stars through the winter haze. Then there she was. I still can't believe we found each other here.
여기에서 만나서 정말 행복해요.
Love speaks every language.
It was this and another one. I'm like, you need this turtleneck because I think it's gonna be a good look on you.
I know. I'm gonna upload that tomorrow. I did like that turtleneck though. I gotta sit there and see how to get that on Amazon. But yeah, they're short. And I wish they were a little bit longer, but
I wish so too. I wish they were longer, like at least 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I loved is the one that we did where I was like hour and it showed you the distance, and then like it literally like it showed your face too. Like I was like, I love that one. I love that. That was. Do you have that one?
I don't think I actually uploaded that one now.
Okay, dang, that would have been good.
Let me see
You
which
wait to
one
come
this
here,
is.
could you? I owe it to him, Desmond. He deserves the truth. Listen to me, and listen close. If you open your mouth to my husband about what you think you know, I will kill you. You wouldn't.
DC is so goddamn diabolical.
That looked just like me too. I thought that really looked like. I was like, whoa, like yeah.
Yeah, it's and again, this is what it, that's what I've been hooked on, and I made a couple more videos too.
Okay.
Samuel, what's good, Big Samuel?
Wait, how long has Samuel been in the chat for? Because he's just not posting. He's been in the chat for a minute, hiding.
You want to come through, Samuel?
I remember how long he's been in the chat for. He's been hiding in that chat.
Do up there. Oh, he just got here.
He just got here. Okay, he just got here. He's like, y'all chat about these fake soaps on the holidays. Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
Do you have
So
any more?
no, that was about it. I was gonna upload the rest of them like periodically, like once a week. All right, I sent it to you.
I have so much more I gotta send you too. This is like, because I was doing something like I think 20 minutes before we got on. So
yeah, I was thinking about doing some. Well, how many do you? And no, I didn't get a chance to see the winter previews. You know, it's weird. I went on the day's page and I didn't see any previews. So maybe I just got to type it out. And Ed got a question for you.
what were you gonna say though for the question?
Oh no, I was about to sit there and say like, so how many of them do you do a day? Because I was doing some at work when I was supposed to be working.
Sometimes I do like 10 to 15 because that's what the free credits allow for the day. Like I do like 10, 15 because the thing is like if you use 2 credits, it lets you get at least 15 seconds. I was like, let me at least get the most seconds I have. But I wish I could do 30. Like I wish it was a 30-second option. I'm like, man, like just wish there was a 30-second option of that. So, but wait, did you use the prompt that I told you to use? If you use a prompt, it gives it that soapy look, or did we just like let me just do something different?
No, I didn't even think about using the prompt. No.
Because when I tried to do like a regular soap prompt, like I used to tell it was a daytime soap opera, it would always make like a primetime show. But then I was looking at one of the like the news feed with the other people in their posts. I saw what that person posted, and I went through AI. I was like, what should I post and give it that AI to that soapy look? And it told me what to put in. And that's why it has that soapy, that true live soap American look. I'm like, okay, I like this.
Okay.
Wait, Peter Ramsey is coming back?
Come back to days.
Oh Lord, not be getting spoiled, but I'm happy, but still not be getting spoiled. So I guess Peter is the boss then, as we know then. So then I just confirmed that Peter is the boss.
Samuel.
Hey.
Wait, they were
What's
turning the day of
good?
our lives.
I was like, I saw you in the chat. I was like, I gotta sit there and have you come up in here for a hot minute.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I just knew y'all was. I just came in when y'all started talking about when y'all was in the midst of talking about those soaps, those deep fake soaps.
Yeah, he was sitting there telling me he was sending you some videos and stuff.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? The gaze of our lives.
I'm enjoying it. I'm doing a K-pop.
It was fun. It was fun. I was working when I got him, and I was like, what is this?
That's what I was going to say. I was like, wow, this is so good.
And then I was just laughing because DC just had to make himself the star villain.
I am so glad that you actually sent me that, because like now I'm hooked. And I'm not getting much sleep, and I'm blaming you for it. So,
and I don't know how
like
you did it, because I downloaded the app, but I was like, I ain't got time to figure this out right now because I got to go to work in the morning.
So there's like a prompt. I'll send it to you. There's like a quick prompt I use, and then I set the scene after that prompt, because that prompt gives it that soapy look and everything. And then after that, I just give it a scene like, okay, like he's about to go into surgery, or he's revealing he has an affair, and then boom, it comes out with that.
See, because I'm like, why can't I? Because I was like, tell it to say or tell it to do certain things so that we could get it to. I wanted you to give it that ashy look, like All My Children and all
Exactly.
back in the 90s, early 2000s, with all the soap operas on ABC look ashy.
He has this thing where he felt like All My Children had Vaseline on the cameras. I thought All My Children was the best looking soap. It was the best looking soap production wise.
What soap opera was the best looking soap?
All My Children was the best production wise.
I mean, maybe if we're talking about the Dollar General and Dollar Store and Family Dollar.
That was Oswald Turns. You literally hear the mic drops. You can hear people walking into the rooms. You can hear the stop on the microphones.
When on ABC, when them people will walk into the sets, they sound like they were screaming into a hallway.
That's Oswald Turns. You got to confuse Oswald Turns. I'm telling you.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Oswald Turns had the great value microphones.
They might have had
set, I'm telling you.
They might have had great value. ABC had nothing but Dollar Tree.
Okay.
Have a good night, Freddie, and happy Thanksgiving.
So what soap operas we talking about?
You know what? Because here's the thing. Me and Albert are on the same page on the Jennifer thing, which y'all
can be why don't you tell me your opinion on it?
I am no stranger to being on the opposite side. Jennifer needs to take her ass back to Boston or wherever the hell her and Jack was at. Because here's my thing about Jennifer. You getting mad with Chad for being with a woman who impersonated your daughter. Meanwhile, you married a whole man who raped Kayla. Girl, go have several seats. Sit your ass down.
But here's the thing with Jennifer.
I don't even like Melissa Reeves' Jennifer. I like Katie McClain's Jennifer.
But here's the thing though with Jennifer. We have to consider the fact that, yes, she did marry Jack. Yes, she also did the thing where she was like some drunk driving or something like that with Eric Brady. But the thing is, none of her stuff is current. Chad's stuff is current.
I don't give a damn. Rapist is a rapist is a rapist. It don't matter if it happened in 1986, 1976, 1996, 2006. At the end of the day, Jack Devereaux raped Kayla Brady, and they ain't no getting around it.
Okay, yes, he did. He did.
I would much rather have somebody impersonate a dead person than to be a damn rapist and alive.
Would you still say this thing was Katie McClain playing the role?
Yeah, I would. I would, but I definitely don't like Melissa Reed.
Because that was the thing too. I brought up too. I thought was so weird was how Sammy could not forgive Lucas for kidnapping her, but she was all chummy with EJ.
Well,
that threw me for a loop.
Yeah,
but she did.
I mean, it's a different person, but just in general, yeah.
Because I feel like what happened back in the days in soaps, I was saying this earlier, is that like when people did stuff as heinous what EJ did to Sammy, you had a brief conversation about a couple years later, and everybody moved on like it was nothing. And I felt like what Lucas did was not as bad as what EJ did, but she was able to chum it up with EJ.
I do agree with you, but I think it's more about she didn't think he was capable of something like that, whereas EJ, it's not. She wouldn't put it past him to do it. I think that's where it was. I think her mindset was that, after, because she's known him longer than she's known EJ. But I also felt like Days of Our Lives did play that story out the right way. Because I hate, the one thing I hate about the relationship that Days of Our Lives and Allison Sweeney has is that if you're gonna tell stories, just go ahead and cast her with somebody else. Who's going to be there full time, than to have her coming in doing Hurricane Sammy stints, and then you had Lucas kidnapping her, but she's already been off screen for years. Then here she is off screen for all these months. She's only showing up maybe once or twice every 2 weeks to tell this story about her being kidnapped, and she don't know who kidnapped her. It just kind of gave like this. If we wanted to feel what she felt about Lucas doing that, we needed somebody on screen full time. You can't tell a story like that and then want us to be mad at Lucas, or want people to have certain feelings, or have viewers have certain feelings about these characters for a character that we know ain't gonna be on there but a few days out of the month. That was just a week.
Jonathan, I sent the link.
It was weak for me. Especially,
and then they have now Sammy having like a new guy
that we ain't seen.
This Dante Vitale.
Has he ever been on screen?
I don't think so.
Exactly. They just had to link a unknown face to the Vitale family and want us to give a damn.
But it's like, why do that if Ava's not on? Unless she is coming back.
Why do that and Sammy ain't on? I mean, I'm not saying like I love Allison Sweeney and I would give anything to have her back on Days of Our Lives.
But we can't recast her now.
But yes, we can. Ain't nobody irreplaceable.
But is it wise?
Yes.
Why?
Because if we're gonna tell these stories about Sammy, like one thing they could have done with Sammy, Sammy is on screen telling us she went and got therapy. We should have been able to watch Sammy go through the therapy process about her hating Marlena for sleeping with John, resolving those feelings, why she doesn't like Belle, why does she have like these visceral feelings towards other women, both of her sisters. She fought with what was her sister name? The one with Roman. Oh my God.
Carrie.
I think I want to talk about her real name. I think her real name is Christy or something. But she had problems with Carrie. She had problems with Belle. And then you bring in other women like Nicole. Even down to her own mother. She has had problems with just women in general. And that should have been something that we should have been able to see her like breaking down and just say like, you know, I just felt abandoned, or I felt like I don't know what the reasoning could have been, but we should have been
But
able
would that
to.
would have been impactful with the recast though? Think about that. Like all these
I'm
history
not
years of
well. This
Sammy.
I'm not saying it should be with a recast. That could have been the exit stage though for
Okay.
Samantha, for Allison Sweeney.
Because I mean, when I think about recast, I think about like Thorsten K as Ridge, and that was like that just still has not sit well with me. Like I still
Well,
see Zack
I'm gonna
Slater.
be honest with you. Like, I don't like Thorsten K as Ridge, but I don't feel like Ridge is a super significant character. In like he's a significant character, but he's not integral the way that Sammy is. Sammy had a whole decade of just craziness that still impacts Days of Our Lives today.
Okay.
Ridge, I mean, I would give anything to have Ron Moss back, but if they killed Ridge off the character, I wouldn't give a damn. But I also don't give a damn about Bo right now at all.
That's a good point though, because if Ridge is an insignificant character, then we can recast him. But the character of Sammy, like that's almost like if GH decided to recast Sonny, that would never work. We gotta admit it.
Well, I don't in the same way, Sonny is very integral to GH the way that Sammy is integral to Days of Our Lives. I don't feel like Ridge is integral. I feel like Ridge is the type of character anybody could do it, except Thorsten K.
Damn.
The only reason why I say Thorsten K shouldn't have been this character is because, and it's not like he's a bad actor, but we have to look at physicality. We have to look at how do you wear these clothes? How do you sound when you talk? You have this rugged New Zealand accent. Ron Moss don't have that. Ron Moss has more of a pretty boy energy when it comes to Ridge. Ron Moss, he comes off like Crocodile Hunter. Like he look like he just comes off like, hey, we about to go down under. And it just sounds very just like outside. He don't sound like somebody who need to be working in fashion. Like I feel like Don Diamont could have played Ridge over Thorsten K.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I could see it. I actually could see that.
I'm not saying that he should. I'm just saying he would have been the better pick. Not Thorsten K is a very. He's not a let me take over the role type of actor. He's very much you create a role for him.
Agreed. Like if he would have been like another long lost son of Massimo Moroni or something, could have totally bought it.
You know who could have played Ridge?
Who?
The guy, I can't think of his name. He played John McBain. He could have played Ridge.
Michael Easton.
Okay.
He would have been.
He
would have been a really good Ridge because he has that pretty thing going on, the hair. You know what I mean? He could have been Ridge, in my opinion.
Okay, I could see that. I actually could see that. Honestly, if you get Ridge, I think sometimes, like for example, with Jennifer, I feel like because Katie McLean's now been the role here and there, now she comes into role when Melissa Reeves can't. We can accept it, even though there's been multiple other Jennifer recasts through the years.
Yeah,
but like I think so that it can work when that's built in. Or like with Kristen, if it's Eileen Davison or Stacey Heidi playing the role, we can easily adapt to it. Because I will say too, like when the role is recast, I do notice all the time the character always changes. it's never the same kind of character. I mean, even we have Billy Miller's Drew and now Karen Matheson, it's like two different people. Or when you had, I'm trying to think of another.
What about
Kristen? Go ahead.
No, I was going to sit there and say, what about Billy Miller's version of Billy and Jason Thomas' version of
Two different Billies. Because to me, Billy Miller's Billy was more playful, more really could be that kind of a screw up guy. Where what is it? Jason
Thomas?
Was it Jason Thomas's Billy is more put together, if you ask me, to be honest.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Jason Thomas's Billy better than I like Billy Miller's Billy. Like I don't think Billy Miller was bad. I feel like it shows a growth within the Billies. Yeah.
What about David Tom's Billy? Did you like him?
Which one was? Oh, the Heather Tom's brother.
Yeah, it didn't work, right? It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work.
He was okay. He was good as Billy back when he was like, like early late teenage or early 20s. He was good with him and Mackenzie, but when they brought him back to play it as a fully grown adult, hell,
it didn't hit. Because I mean, like I said, when they recast the role, I mean, even look at all the different Adams. Like when you look at Michael Mahaney, the first Adam, I think his name was Chris Engen or something like that. And then they had, hold on, I'm trying to think of all the Adams. Well, they had the first one.
The Chris one was
the adult Adams. Right. Chris was the first. Michael Mahaney was the second. Then
Jason.
What's the one between?
The guy from Passions.
Yes. He came on, and then now we have the Adam we have now, and they all felt like all different characters. Michael Mahaney's Adam felt like true Adam Newman.
Wasn't it Justin Hartley at one point?
Justin Hartley, yeah.
Justin Hartley, that was him. Justin Hartley. But Michael Mahaney's Adam felt like the true Adam Newman.
He was the best.
This one kind of works too. Exactly, he was. Michael Mahaney was the best Adam.
Yeah, Michael Mahaney was the best, but they let him go because of all that crap that happened with him and Hunter King. So,
what happened with?
I think it was like some sexual harassment.
Okay, yeah.
Like the two Canes, they play two different people now. Billy Flynn is terrible as Kane. Let's just get it out the way, guys.
I don't think
it's terrible.
I don't think he's terrible. I just don't. This is what I mean by like he kind of is that Thorsten K thing. He's the type of character he's the type of actor you create a character for. You don't put him in the replace role. I think soap operas sometimes don't understand how to cast, because we get a lot of bad recasts all the time because they're just trying to fill the space to film. I mean, look at how many Mollies y'all went through. I said it like I ain't watching you.
It's like y'all.
I still like Haley Poulos as Molly. I still like her as Molly.
Who?
I still like it. Haley Poulos as Molly. I wish she would have stayed because she was grown into the role.
Her little entitled ass got her. I don't like her no more.
The two TJs were like to play like two different people.
Technically, there was three.
He was a teenager.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Daquan Richmond was like what? He was like in his late 20s,
same
age as
the Dr. TJ.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Because wasn't there somebody between them after Daquan Richmond?
I don't know. You know, they think we all look alike in the same.
Before we got to Taj, there was Daquan and there was the first TJ. He was dark skinned. First TJ was dark skinned. They recasted him. And they probably did that because he looked more like Sean, and that was the whole thing. You could tell like the focus was supposed to be on Sean, not the Ashfords. But then when the actor left, they just rerouted it back to the Ashfords. It was like, damn, like we probably wouldn't have done this if we knew this was going to be the case. You can kind of tell that's what the writers were thinking.
Now let me ask you a question before Jonathan. Jonathan, you good?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. how should they recast? Because you were saying that they do it badly. So like, how should they?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
So I'm just saying there's certain actors that that it's like, okay, like Erica Slezak. You can't put her in the replace role. Like they couldn't put her in the replace role of Monica. So what they did was they created a role for her and it worked. Because you can't, I just don't see Erica Slezak coming in trying to replace someone that's, especially if they're central to the cast. Like we couldn't see like if Leslie Charleston, she passed away, and then we just supposed to accept Erica Slezak as all of a sudden Monica.
It would be weird. It would have been weird. Like we would love their Vicky, but it would have been weird. It would have been weird.
So they did a good job at making her. What was her name? Ronnie
Barnes. Yep.
They did a good job with that, and it was enough story to be told in a short amount of time where you got what you wanted from her, and now she can go.
They did that really well. I gotta admit, most soaps don't do those kind of storylines well.
They did a really good job with her. They really handled her very well.
I had a feeling she had some say in how that storyline went.
Well, I would have hoped so. Because don't just get up here doing any damn thing.
Now, Jonathan, you said that there was a new character. I know DC. You know how my channel goes. He already has that look. You already got tapped. So
spoilers. Go ahead.
Exactly. I was gonna sit there and say you said there was a new character that was coming in by Wes Ramsey, right?
Yeah, except see, Wes actually it was on Days of Our Lives back in 2009, and this character he played was named Owen Kent. He was I believe he worked on staff at the Kyriakis Mansion at some point, but he was also a spy. And then all of a sudden he became obsessed with Stephanie, and he ended up kidnapping her, and then he was stopped eventually. I don't remember what exactly happened to him, if he got killed or something like that. Because if that's the case, then somehow he's alive again, or maybe he could be playing a different character this time around. So that's a character we know who he was before.
And that was played by Wes Ramsey, right?
Yeah, that was played by Wes Ramsey.
Okay, so that was So yeah, that was clearly before he went on.
Oh snap! I remember him now.
Yeah, that's why I'm not seeing that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if they're actually he's coming back as that character or as someone else, because I don't know if you watched the Days Winter preview yet. Did any of you watch it?
No, I've heard about it, but I have not seen it. I keep forgetting to look it up.
Yeah, I couldn't find it on the Days channel itself. You would probably
I couldn't either.
Yeah, you would probably have to look it up on Google or search engine to find it. Yeah. But I saw the whole
work for it. Okay.
Yeah, but I saw the whole thing, and so many crazy stuff happens. Like I mean, I don't really want to spoil the preview for you if you haven't seen it, but
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
that's not.
But it definitely looks interesting.
Yeah. I'm not excited about Wes Ramsey.
Yeah,
I'm just like I was okay with him being lost.
Oh,
I'll just
yeah. I mean, who knows what'll bring or what character he'll actually play? But I mean, hopefully it's not. I mean, listen, even whether he's a villain, even if he is a villain, I'm sure it'll definitely be better than, say, Connie Vaninsky.
Well, yeah, I mean, because that was a very low bar. And what's good, Lady V? Yeah, that was a low bar. So it can only go up at that point. That's all.
I'm excited. I'm excited about Wes Ramsey on Days, honestly, because
Yeah.
I feel like we won't see him in this overly cartoonish villain as what was it, Peter August? So
Peter
like
August.
we'll see him as
But
like his own
I thought
camp.
you actually like. I thought you actually liked Peter August.
I do like him as Peter August, but now I want to see what they can do with his role as Omen Kent, and I feel like now they're gonna make this role bigger than it was last time, given his success on GH.
Yeah.
There's people that like him. There's people that don't like him. It's very interesting. Samuel, of course, has that look in his face like he does not like him.
I'm not a fan of him. I've never been a fan of Wes Ramsey. He he don't look good. He don't act good. He don't.
He's a good-looking man.
To you. he just doesn't fit in like a soap opera world, in my opinion. But I am excited about Days of Our Lives though. Like even if he's coming on, I am. But I will say also, I don't really care about that storyline because Stephanie and Alex, all that shit is weak.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't care nothing about none of that. Like everything else is good. Like if we had carts on a train, Stephanie, Alex, all that shit, that book in the back.
I could agree with that. I could agree.
Yeah, same.
But everything else is where it needs to be. I'm kind of interested because I have heard about the trailer. I haven't seen the trailer. I am definitely interested in Rachel. Now I'm a spoiler man. I don't give a damn.
Okay. Well, hold on.
I am interested in Rachel going to that damn what is their crazy house called?
Bayview.
Bayview?
Yeah.
I am interested in Rachel and Sophia getting together and seeing what the hell they finna plot. Because and why Rachel ass ain't beat yet. Rachel is so fucking bad.
Exactly. She is.
And if anybody whooped her ass, it would not be abuse. I am sorry. Rachel is so damn out of line. If anybody need their kids taken away, it is Brady and Kristen.
Yeah.
She's becoming like Will from Guiding Light.
And not Chad.
Ooh, that girl. And like what really got me was when she read about her kidnapping and found out that Sarah was allergic to pistachios and took her little ass down to the pub. And they had already ordered their ice cream. And she decided to walk her little ass over there to that damn bar counter on top of that. Because why are you at the bar as a little girl? Tell Roman she would like pistachios in hers. And scoop that pistachio ice cream out of her bowl and put it in Sarah's. Ain't nobody finna sit up here and tell me this little girl don't know what she doing.
She knew exactly what she was doing.
She knew exactly what she was doing. And I'm not here for Marlena for keeping the secret. I'm not here for none of them keeping this secret for this little girl shooting EJ. Because the longer you hold that secret, look at all the other shit it's leading up to. She's putting pistachios in somebody's ice cream that she know is allergic to it. And then the moment that Sarah eats the damn ice cream, she's talking about, stop, no. Girl, shut up and get your ass beat. Because none of this, when I tell you this is the worst child, but I mean, it's only fitting because Kristen ain't no damn good either. I'm like, this girl gonna be stealing babies before she is even 16.
Yeah. It's you know, and it's funny, you know, I said the same thing. I was like, you know, listen, EJ keeping a secret, whatever. He doesn't really have morals. I'm not really concerned about him. Kristen, you're just once again showing that you're a bad mother. Marlena, you're the person I'm actually disappointed in because like you got disappointed that she threw the pumpkin, almost hit Cat. I'm like, you know, if you would have addressed the whole shooting issue, it may not have gotten to that point to where she's doing that.
You know who the only one got some damn sense about this little girl? Do y'all know?
Kristen.
Susan is the only one who got some damn sense when it comes to this badass girl. Because she told that little heifer, she said, "You're causing a lot of trouble."
I do remember that. It's
Susan told
it's
that
funny
little
to see
heifer.
because it's the same actress that plays her mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, no, but I mean, Sam was right. Like, she's like, you know, you up to no good. You doing some bad shit. But like, you know, yeah. I mean, I've said the same thing too. It's like, you know, her behavior is escalated. This is all due to the fact that the people that's supposed to love her and take care of her have failed her miserably.
Wait, quick
Because
question though. Did Susan get Stefano drunk? Because I couldn't see Stefano with a woman like Susan Banks. I just couldn't see it.
Shit.
I have no idea.
So what happened was, if I remember correctly, what happened was Susan is a lookalike for Kristen. So she was, and I don't
This
know.
is about to sound really weird.
No,
Well, go ahead.
it's weird. Now, I don't know exactly how they had sex. I just cannot remember that. But I do know it was somewhere wrapped along in that whole she was carrying EJ, but it was supposed to be passed off as John's child.
Okay.
But it actually turned out to be
Stefano's.
Because Kristen was wearing a fake baby stomach, a fake pregnancy stomach. And they were kind of like interchanged because what happened was it was during that secret room thing when I believe Kristen had Marlena and Susan in the secret room, I believe. Now I could be wrong, but she had them in the secret room, and somehow Susan got out, and it ended up with Kristen and Marlena in the secret room. So Susan had a crush on John.
Okay.
So the whole baby thing was that I'm assuming, what is this? I'm assuming he got her pregnant, not having sex. I think they did like in vitro, where he took his sperm. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay. But she did it as Kristen.
No, the whole time Stefano knew it was Susan. Stefano and Kristen came up with the plan to have this baby.
Okay.
I believe Kristen lost the baby and she couldn't have a baby.
Mm.
That was her whole, because that's the reason why Rachel is so important to her, because she could never have a baby. So they use Susan to get pregnant, but it was supposed to be passed off as John's baby, but it actually turned out to be
Stefano's baby.
Stefano's baby.
So Stefano was willing to pass off his own child as John's.
Right.
For Kristen's sake. Okay.
Right. And
but
Kristen was supposed to raise the baby, was supposed to raise EJ as her son and as John's.
But wait, so he slept with Susan while she was pretending to be Kristen?
No, he didn't. If I remember correctly, I don't think he slept with her. I think he got her pregnant by using
some insemination or something kind of.
Yeah, like his sperm, her egg, not sex.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I couldn't see Stefano with a woman like this. I couldn't see it.
I mean, I don't know. Stefano.
Him with Celeste, yes, I could see him with Celeste. I could see him with Nyland
Marlena.
Woods, Marlena. What was it? Daphne was Andre's mother, Tony's mother. I could see that. But Susan Banks, I just could never see. I always had a hard time figuring it out.
He was also with Vivian at one point.
Yeah, that's true.
Vivian. Yeah, I could see that with Vivian. I could see him with Kate too. I could see several other women, but not Susan Banks.
But I will say, Days of Our Lives has really got me tuned in, and I ain't never said this shit about Days. I love what they're doing with oh my God, what is his name?
Tate.
Who?
Tate.
No, I don't give a damn about Tate.
Kind of figured that. I would just throw that in there.
What's the boy's name?
Aaron.
The Black Demera.
Theo.
Yes.
Theo. I love what they're doing with Theo, and they need him on more. They need to shoot his ass straight to the top because they casted him well. This is the best Theo they have casted since Theo was a damn kid. I told you, I was like, when he first came on, I was like, what the hell is wrong with his hair? Why they got his hair like this? And they finally got him a barber who know how to cut his head.
Yeah.
And his hair looks good. And they got him dressed like he need to be dressed. And I love that they're bringing up the fact that, which I think is code for, they're using his art, to me, and maybe not everyone agree, but I believe the writers are writing his autism as a way, in a cold way of saying a black guy is going to be running Demera, but using it interchangeably with autism.
Oh, I don't understand that.
So all the people that has ever run Demera has never been black.
Yeah.
Theo has always had autism, so he was never put in roles of leadership. So whenever there's like a scene of like Gabby, she was like, "Oh, you're running Demera," but they're talking about his autism, but I feel like it's like it's kind of,
so it has racial undertones to it.
Right. It has this racial undertones to it because he's a black Demera. He has autism. They don't think he will be strong, but I feel like he has a lot of the same traits that they just never thought about because of his autism. They never saw him as a threat. Now he's a threat because we just been overlooking him. I mean, in this world of Italian white people, they look at Theo as an honorary Demera. He was more like a Carver. And on top of that, his last name ain't Demera. His last name is Carver.
Okay.
And I'm loving how it's ruffling their feathers. They trying to not show it, but I can see how EJ is kind of upset that it wasn't his son or even him. And Theo plays chess.
Like Stefano.
That's Stefano. And he's better at it. Because I believe they had a line about him being better at chess or something like that than the other Damaras. And I can't wait till Kristen come back and she find out.
And you could see how Abe is reluctantly against Theo having anything to do with Damara.
Yeah. Like they but I'm also liking the like how it's putting Abe
Even Paulina.
yeah, at odds. And I don't know who is in that because I saw like I heard somebody talking about the because I listen to several different podcasts about soap operas, whatever. But they were talking about the trailer.
Thank you, Tracy.
And apparently Paulina sees, I guess, somebody in this coffin or something that's supposed to be or lab. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe Lexi's coming back.
I don't want them to do that.
I mean, listen, it's Days of Our Lives, so like I wouldn't be too surprised. But I wanted to sit there and ask you a question, Jonathan, because I know it's getting kind of late. But I wanted to ask you, since I already know how DC feels about like the team stuff. How do you already know how I feel about it, so I'm not gonna sit there and re-answer that. But how do you feel about like the team stuff?
I kind of had the same more or less the same opinion as you guys do, as you do. You know, because here's the thing. Like, I read an article the other day. They're talking about how the current GH teams, Rocco, Danny, and Charlotte, how they're doing a lot better with them than like the other shows. Like like with Days, you had basically had the typical teen trope, and you had like a love triangle, and then the teen pregnancy stuff, and that doesn't really like hit as well, and the typical stuff. But but with the GH teams, what they're doing with the whole the storyline, where they broke into the lab, and they're doing with this court scene stuff, like because they're not doing the typical teen stuff that they would do with other characters on other soaps. They've executed like GH is handling their teams, their current teams, like a lot better than a lot of other shows have, and I think that's really special because like first off, like I have said this before, I think that I think they ate Holly and Tate too fast. They should have had what's his name they should they should have had yeah, they should have aged Parker and Sydney first before them, because they're older, so they should have had a teen story before them. And like there's so much more you could do with teen characters, because if you watch the teen shows on other networks, like like especially the supernatural type, like Teen Wolf, they they get those characters, they get involved in like serious things, like that
Like the Grassy?
yeah, like that like connect legal wise and stuff, and they portray them like really smarter, not like typical not like with the typical teen stereotypes like you would see on most other stuff. So yeah, I think they could they could have done a lot better with their teen characters, and whenever we get the next generation of teen characters, like hopefully they'll be executed better than what we're getting right now.
Is that you, Samuel?
No.
DC, is that you?
What?
It sounds like a frying sound.
You hear it, right?
Yeah, I hear it too. I don't know what it is.
Like a what sound?
Sounds
It sounds
like a wind sound. Well, let me see if I mute myself. Let me see.
Yeah, I still hear it.
Jonathan, is that?
Yeah, it's not me. I'm in a
I
quiet room.
kind of can hear it, but I don't think that's me either. Not ever get out.
Yeah.
Like Albert is you.
Oh no. Oh wow.
Is that us?
So here we are at Soap Chat without the host.
We have taken over Bostic Enterprises.
Okay. All right. To
Booting Albert out.
Okay, he's back now.
I think it was you, Albert.
Never mind.
It went away.
I'm not gonna lie. I was getting kind of low key. I was like, "Yo, who the f- is that?" And I took myself. I was like,
Well,
okay.
it started happening when John was talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful, Albert. DC almost took over the company.
Yeah, but trio take.
But I do agree with John that General Hospital is doing the best with their teen cast. They're doing a good integration of like the college kids and the teenage kids. Now, the only thing that I don't like about what General Hospital is doing is that like Trina don't even exist.
Yeah.
And they're not treating her like the way they're treating Jocelyn. Jocelyn is out here working for the WSB or the WBS, whatever the fuck it is. And she out here just running circles around every damn body. But we don't know shit about what Trina got going on. She's running around acting like they really treating Trina like she is like 10 years old, telling Jordan, "You better stay away from my dad."
Yeah, that's the kind of thing like kids who want their parents together say. I mean, but Trina's not a child; she's an adult.
Now she wouldn't be concerned about her parents staying together at this damn age. I mean, it would probably be sad for her, but I don't see her like it's like she doesn't even have her own life. I'm like, what about graduation? Is she going to graduate? What about her next phase of life where Jocelyn is all over the goddamn world thinking she's Superwoman, and Trina, and then when Jocelyn comes in town, she don't even talk to Trina.
Yeah, that is true.
Best friends.
Yeah, we literally had an episode where both of them were in it, but they didn't share any scene together.
We don't even see Trina with Ava anymore. We only saw her that one day when Jen and Jordan all came in to look at pieces of art.
And they were on together today too, as well.
Oh, really? I haven't watched today.
Oh, okay, I won't spoil anything for you.
Wait, they had a scene together? Like Trina and Jocelyn had a scene together?
Like the other day was the episode where Trina basically kind of chewed out Jordan. So she was in that episode, and Josh was in that episode, and I think that was also where Josh was in the scene where she and Carly were talking to Lucas, and so they were both in the same episode, but they didn't do any scenes together.
It's very evident that General Hospital don't give a damn about Trina.
Yeah, it's really sad too. I mean, it feels like it was only when Spencer was on that they
really actually give her a story.
Yeah,
but they gave her Kai.
Yeah, she's still with Kai right now.
Wow.
We ain't even seen Kai and don't want to see him, but we ain't seen him.
Yeah, that's because the actor has been bumped to recurring status, so he's not on contract anymore.
Oh damn! I was enjoying it too.
Maybe it's because I think the only reason she had more story with Spencer is because Spencer is a legacy character, whereas Kai he's just a random person from pretty much kind of out of nowhere.
But even still though, Trina, I'm sorry, the way that they have been writing Trina, like when Spencer was on, she's become very important to the cast. Yeah. And I'm sorry, it's giving very much Let me island the black people once again. I'm just like, why are we doing this to Trina? We got more information about Emma and her saving goddamn dogs than Trina and her own life.
Yeah.
And Trina to me is more important than Emma at this point. I'm like, Emma been gone.
Yeah.
And I don't mind Emma, but it's like we don't hear about Trina's goals. We don't hear about what she wants for her life. We don't hear nothing about her. Like, does she want to be in the WSB? Not saying that I want her in that, but I'm just saying, what about her Ava helping her start her own art store, or her getting into like a more adult role in life, like taking ownership of her own life? We don't.
So you still feel like she's in a psychic role?
Huh?
Can I
You
ask
still
you
feel like she's in a
something?
sidekick role?
Yeah.
Can I ask you something, guys? Something. What is Jordan's current job right now?
She's supposed to be working with Jen Sidwell as, I guess, an assistant.
Sarah doesn't even know.
I don't know what her.
I think he's right.
I don't know what her title is, but
yeah, they didn't. I remember them saying her title either.
She's actually undercover and reporting back to Laura about what the hell Jen Sidwell is doing. But she better close that shit up real quick, because her ass gonna be in a trunk too.
Yeah. Because you know, like I don't know. I was thinking like what if she like had like had a story where she I don't really know. I'm trying to think of something where she would actually get more of a front burner, like
her character would matter.
Yeah, because a few months ago, like we know that Trina and Kai found the DNA results that Drew had on her mother, and because she did they get rid of that, or did they save it somewhere? Okay, they got rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because what if you seen oh man, I don't think I'm thinking this straight, but
it's not you, it's the writing.
Yeah.
It's writing.
Wait, are we talking? We're still talking about Trina?
Yeah.
No, we're talking about like we're talking about Jordan. Like, as far as like, I think what you're trying to saying is like
actually
giving her a better
what I was
story.
talking about, I was actually talking about for Trina, like because I'm trying to think of some kind of story where she could be like a little bit more in the front burner, like
make her the daughter of Justice Ward.
Yeah.
Boom, there you got it.
No, because we done enough of daddy switches.
That makes her a legacy character though. Like, that gives everybody what they're looking for, right?
No.
Right?
Okay. I think
they don't even talk about Justin. I mean,
I have something that
what makes her reporter name?
What if Trina like develop some kind have some kind of like PI, private investigator skills, and then because Drew has been blackmailing both of her parents, like what if she like does some digging and then she finds something on Drew, and then we could have her do scenes where she blackmails Drew in turn.
I don't necessarily need like Trina in like the Robin Hood mode, or or when I say Robin Hood, I'm just saying like in these like save the world type of roles.
Yeah.
I just kind of want her in more of a, I just need to see her in more of an adult type of setting.
Okay.
Because I feel like they're still treating her like she's in high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
And right now she's acting like she was in high school.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what the writing is. The writers are treating her as if she's like a high schooler. And what I would like to see for Trina is more like how Kat is written on Beyond the Gates, where not like Cat, but like Cat runs a business. Cat does things, whereas Trina could be selling artwork to the damn hospital.
Okay.
Or to criminals. She don't know that they're criminals, but this how they find out things about these criminals because she sold stuff to them, and she has like, unbeknownst to her, she has a high clientele of criminals.
Yeah. So
and she kind of somehow gets into this space of like, she herself is not a criminal, but she serves criminals through her artwork.
Her working for Ava, that's very possible. Like her working for Ava now, there's definitely possible to make that connection.
Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? Where she is, and they need to start dressing her more adult-like. That's another issue that I have. Like, she at the damn art gallery dressed like she the one visiting and not the one damn working. There's an issue. But this is also why I just want that girl to leave and go to Beyond the Gates and get the hell up out this show, because they're not treating her right. They're not treating her right.
They might make her recast Laura on Beyond the Gates.
It's better than what I'm watching with Trina.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I will sit there and say this, and I'll let Jonathan, then everyone get their last word. I feel like in the beginning, that's what a lot of people kept saying. It's like, they're not really giving her a story. Just put it on Beyond the Gates. And it was like, I'm not trying to like piss anyone off, but it's like, I don't think that Beyond the Gates should be like this, if the black character isn't being treated on this show, there's like this safe haven or whatever. It's like, just write the damn character better. Like, don't just jump on to like.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
And I do understand what you're saying. I wish that we could be in that space, but I think the reason why people reluctantly just go and say put them on Beyond the Gates is because, let's face it, between GH, YNR, B&B, and Days, they have all had collectively 100 and something years to write black people right, and they don't. Look at how they're writing Curtis and Portia and Jordan in this damn triangle. So Curtis couldn't be in a triangle with nobody else but the black girls.
Yeah.
Portia can't be with she can't have a baby by nobody else but the black doctor.
Yeah.
Jordan can't be pining over nobody else but Curtis.
Yeah. And I actually thought, like, before Drew shifted into the piece of work that he is, they were actually exploring a story between him and Jordan.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
But however, when you have it on YNR, where Lily has been with Kane and with Daniel, then it's like, okay, a lot of YNR viewers felt through the years that why was Lily never with a black man?
Because this is what happens. So this is what I mean, though. The way that Lily is written as if we have to put this into context. We ain't never seen Jordan came in as an adult. We watched Lily from a little girl, the character. We saw what her mom acted like. We saw who her mom was married to. We saw what Lily should really be like versus how they write her. So when she grows up, she gets raped by a white man. Then she runs off with a white man. And then you bring in another white man with an accent who pretends to be Philip, and then also pretended to be a dead husband. It's just like, that ain't what we asked for when we asked for Lily. So whenever they do bring a black guy on, they don't never put her with her. They don't never put him with her.
Well, they did recently with Damien.
And then he got killed. See what I'm saying? We had something going, and they said, "Nah, kill him right here."
But
in a whole another country.
Yeah.
But you know, on some level, you know, and it's funny because I think that's where DC felt like that's where I was sitting there going when you using this thing, like, you know, like using it to saying, you know, they put her with a black girl. I mean, they put her with a black man, and you know, Jordan can't sit there and be with anybody else but a black man. But you know what DC said when people were upset with Trina. I mean, when people were upset with the Trina situation, I remember JLJ Media was listening to saying, why can't Trina not be with a black man, right? So I feel like it's one of those things where it's like what DC Smith is saying, it's like you put him with a black man, then people aren't happy. And
Well,
exactly what you want I'm doing. So it's like,
I don't think it's that Trina can't be with a black man. They ain't found the right black man to put her with. Kai ain't it. And then when they write Kai and Trina, they don't give them the same epic story that she had with, what is his name? Spencer. Like they turned that into like a whole episodic love story.
Yeah.
Whereas Kai, oh, I can't play football. And then they put him in a stereotypical ass role. He can't be the heir of a damn dynasty. He got to be a fucking football player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the stuff that we're talking about. It's not just because they're black. We're talking about how the stereotypes get roped into these characters.
Yeah.
They treat Trina is in my opinion, Trina is smarter than fucking Jocelyn. But they treat Jocelyn like she's better than everybody. And it's Jocelyn's world. Everybody else is living in it.
But do you also think a part of it is just that, like, because obviously Beyond the Gates has black writers and these other shows don't. So do you think that is like, it's not like they don't want to, but it's like they don't know how to write. Obviously,
and I've been saying.
Yeah, you said it in this one too.
They need to hire black writers for YNR for the black characters, but they also need to learn how to intermix these people. Like, it is weird to me on YNR the way that they have Lily just, you know that she once came back. You can just look at her and tell. But then they make Phyllis be the person doing all of the telling him, you don't want to be with Lily. You want someone who's gonna accept you for who you are, and you're gonna be like, they're giving her like these underlying tones of, you know, you don't want to be with a black girl. You know, you really want me. Like, that's what it comes off as. And then Phyllis ass ain't even in their age group. What are you doing?
Exactly.
Well, that I will give you, and I will sit there and say, DC, I saw that look that you had in your face. You want to sit there and say what it is, or do you want me to sit there and say what it is?
What are you talking about? Now you're just instigating something.
I'm not instigating
my face. Oh my gosh.
I would like.
How are you going to start something at 10 p.m. right now? What was it? I did not make a face.
Just I don't know.
So you're not going to say, so I
say it.
All right, why don't you say it, Albert?
Okay. You had that. All right. Is that what it came across as, or is that how you felt?
Who, me?
Yeah.
So it could be a little bit of both, but we have to understand that I think sometimes I feel like when we're talking about these soap operas, and I'm talking about, and I know a lot of people get mad at me for bringing up race, but at the end of the day, these shows have had years, decades, almost damn near a century to write black people right. before Beyond the Gates, and they didn't do it. So now that Beyond the Gates is showing, whether you like the show or not, they're showing Black people in many different facets, and it is giving a side eye to all the other shows. Like, so you couldn't do this either. Like, that's why I go so hard for Beyond the Gates, because when I have been constantly watching shows throw us to the side, put us in a corner, put us in a box, we can't be the it girl, the it guy. We always, Abe Carver has been a sidekick as long as he's been on Days of Our Lives. Now, I'm not saying he don't have main story, but he ain't never about to be a Demera. He ain't never about to be a Horton. He ain't never about to be a Brady. That man been on that show long enough to have a whole full cast of Black folks. He been on there since the goddamn 80s.
Yeah.
And he only sitting up there with 4 fucking Black people?
Yeah.
So because of that, and I get that, it's, and don't take this the wrong way or whatever. When you basically was there saying like about how that was Nate Phyllis is there saying, well, you know, you don't want to be with her because of this, that, and the third. You, I guess maybe because of the way that Black people have been written, that you're a little more hypersensitive, and that's why you took it that way.
Here's what I'm saying. Phyllis can do all of the talking. She can have the last word. She can, but they don't write Lily. Lily's mom is Drusilla. Drusilla ain't leaving the building till she got the last word. Even, and probably gonna punch you in the face before she go. Neil will always have to stop Drusilla from getting in somebody's face.
So it's about her being written with the same spunk or similar spunk, kind of.
Yeah, she's not written in the. And Lily should have all the fucking smoke for Phyllis after that whole. Her mama got pushed over.
Thrown off the cliff. Throw off the cliff. Throw off the cliff.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
But because Lily is the Black girl, and we're so afraid to write her in a. Because I think what they assume is that if they write her in this very
confrontational
way.
Well, when if she's not being righted in this submissive way, they feel like they're probably going to touch these realms
backlash,
being ghetto.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at Phyllis, and I'm like, Phyllis is a whole hood rat. Phyllis is a hood rat.
But see, this is my thing too. But see, this is my thing, because when you look at Beyond the Gates and the other soaps, Beyond the Gates has multiple representation of Black people. So now you can be more free range. When other soaps, because there's so less, I think the writers are so scared that they're like,
but whose fault is that? You can just as many Black folks as you do white folks. Like we don't live in this world where you're not going to the store and you don't see other Black people. Okay. I'm living up in like Montana.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that I think that's why Beyond the Gates we're seeing this, because we have multiple Black people. Now you don't have to worry about this idea of representation as much anymore. You can just write. Whereas in other shows, they're like there's like this slippery line I think the writers feel like they're on.
Well, that goes back to saying why people are saying put the girl who plays Trina over on Beyond the Gates. So
she can be written for it.
So she can get written for it, and we can see how she can truly act. Whereas now they just gotta write her in a box. That, I mean, I've been watching soaps. Shit, I done went back and watched the 60s and the 70s, and we weren't there unless we were in some subservient role or we were always a damn police. You know, I just want to see. I like Trina, and I like her on General Hospital. I just want her to be written fairly.
Okay. Well, I mean, I get that, because I know there's a lot of people that will sit there and be like, that have said, very similar things about Trina and the way that she's written and stuff like that. And again, I wasn't sitting there trying to come at you sideways. In DC, I wasn't sitting there trying to instigate, but like
You were
I
sitting
remember
instigating. I'm just playing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I remember when Nathaniel was on here, he was like, "Yeah, I see the looks that you're sitting there making, DC. You do make them. You might make them on a subconscious level, but you do make them. It's just like, when I guess that was my whole thing. Like, when she's sitting there saying to King, like, you don't want her because of this, you don't want her because of that. You're saying, well, it's almost like she's sitting there saying, well, you don't want her because she's a black woman. It was like, that's not what she said, but that's how you feel based on, let's be honest, how shitty black people have been written in these soap operas and everything like that, right? Okay. So I understand.
Yeah,
I just want to say, yeah.
there's context to everything. Like I don't mind Lily on Young and the Restless, but the recurring issue about Lily is that her mom is Drusilla, but y'all act like she was raised by Christine.
So would that be like something where it's like, Jocelyn doesn't sit there and take shit because Carly doesn't sit there and take shit,
Well,
but
I mean,
Lily is written a little bit more passive aggressive as opposed to Jocelyn being like, you're not going to talk to Jocelyn like that because her mom won't stand for that. So Jocelyn's not going to stand for that. Drusilla won't stand for that, but Lily would stand for that. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
I mean, Jocelyn is literally
Carly Jr.
2.0.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah,
it's so like what you were saying.
I think Lily could be because Lily is really good, or the actress who plays Lily is really good when she's involved in arguments with other women. Like when her and what was the girl name?
Heather?
No, the girl who played Devon's wife that she killed. Hillary.
Oh, they were good. They were good. They were good.
She was all Nick. She had her neck rolling. She was doing very much like she sounded like a Valley girl, but not so to the point where I feel like when she's in arguments with they just let Phyllis win. They let Phyllis do whatever they let that character do whatever she wants to do, and not taking into the account of the history that Phyllis and Drusilla had, which should just Lily should just be a byproduct of just giving Phyllis all the smoke all the time, anytime, any place. But they don't do that. They have her, you know what, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna sit here and do this with you. Why you won't? Because Phyllis will. Like that's the stuff that I'm talking about. It's just like I was mad today when I watched Nate coming in the Newman's home, and he talking about, thank you for letting me come back into your home, master. Basically, that's all it was giving. And it's just like,
but he did try to scam Victor out of at the time. So I think that was not behind that for Nate.
I get, but see, they didn't have to write that either. But but here we go. But what I'm saying is, why can't it just be Victor just saying, you know what, we're gonna let you over here this time. I just hope that we can just be better. And let it be that.
But Victor would never say that though.
But he's telling Nate, I've been watching you and I've seen how you have done better. It's almost kind of like it almost just kind of came off as you're not like the rest of them. And I'm just like, Devon, Nate, and Lily could all be just as powerful as the Newmans and the Abbotts, and they treat Devon and the rest of them like they are. We'll take them. but we'll also leave them if we have to. They don't treat them like a true family. We talking about Lily's children, Lily and Kane's children. We ain't seen Charlie and Maddie since 2003. I'm just being facetious, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
You keep talking about them. When the hell they coming to the damn town?
I've been sitting there saying that for a hot minute because that's been a focal point for their arguments. It's like,
and you know
you
why?
have no emotional background. Why?
Because we can't. Our quota for the black people on the show is only 4 people. We can't have when we start getting into 6 and 7. It's just too damn many. You can't have too many black people on this white show.
Yeah.
No, it's funny because you're not entirely wrong.
Yeah. But going back to Days, I think the black characters they've actually done pretty well with were Eli and Lonnie. They've had I don't know if any of you watched Days before 2020s. They did do a kidnapping story where their babies got kidnapped by Vivian, and they had to go to Chicago and bust in there to get them back.
I remember that.
Yeah, Days. I will say Days have done a better job.
Covered a lot of Days.
So writing soap operas. The only thing that I wish that they would have done was just allowed Chanel to have her own baby.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't. I didn't like her just constantly. I'm not gonna be able to adopt a kid. I can't have a kid. It just goes back into that whole people are literally waging bets on General Hospital if Portia is going to be able to have a black baby. Black people are viewing General Hospital we're gonna see if a black baby can be born on a white centric soap opera. The last black baby that was born on General Hospital was back in 1984.
Wow.
Yeah, we and it's funny, we talked about that before you got in. We talked about that before you got. See, I wasn't
because we cited
so I remember that, and I was like, it would be out of pocket if this child isn't born. And DC was like, wow. I was like,
I will say this.
Wow.
Make sure you watch the winter preview for Days. Just that's all I'm gonna say. Just watch the winter preview for Days. Search for it on the search engine. Just watch it.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you, I don't like watching Days previews because I feel like the previews be more interesting than the actual show.
Okay, then should I spoil something
Yeah, you
for
can
you?
spoil it for me.
Okay.
Oh, well, how about let's not spoil it for me?
Okay, it's your
Okay, Albert.
I don't like spoilers either. Please, no spoilers.
Oh God. Okay, then all right. I guess for you guys, I won't say anything. But just watch it.
I
was telling
And
Albert earlier, I was like, Portia has to have her baby. I'm gonna hear him say. I can hear the voice tone now. Portia does not have that baby.
Because what I was going to reveal is it's not really a huge spoiler. It's just something that comes up, something that is mentioned. It's pretty small. I don't think it will be that much of a deal.
I feel like you want to say it. I feel like you want to sit there and say it anyway.
Okay. Chanel's pregnant.
Yeah, Chanel's pregnant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did hear that.
I figured.
By the way, that's not a small one. That's actually kind of a big one.
That's why she's so tired.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine.
That is the only spoiler.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that is literally the only spoiler I'm going to give you guys. Other than that, just look for the trailer.
What do y'all think?
Though?
What?
I was gonna have a theory. I think Wes Ramsey is coming back as a love interest for what's his face name, Dimitri. I feel like there's a connection there. I could be wrong. I know he was 70s kidnapper, but I just feel there's a connection there.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
I think he's coming there to kill people.
He could
do both.
Yeah.
And that's another problem, making the gay people killers and shit.
Yeah. Now, one thing I want to ask Samuel, to get back to the Theo thing, who would you want to see Theo paired with?
Right now, I don't really need. I did like him and Jada; they did look good together.
Yeah,
but I don't really have to have him paired with anybody. I just want him to be a business tycoon. And just, I like him and Gabby. But Gabby, that girl who plays Gabby got chemistry with the damn wall.
Yeah.
That girl, everybody she is in scenes with, I mean, she just exudes pornography. Like she just gives and I just mean she just has she's a very good actress, even more so than the last girl who played Gabby. She just has this very sexual energy with her male partners on screen, and it's a good energy. It's not bad.
Yeah.
She just looks good with everybody.
Yeah.
She makes me feel like Philip is tolerable.
Yeah.
Because I hate him.
Oh wow.
At least this version of him.
Oh, okay.
But she has but Theo, right now, I don't need to see him pair with anybody. I don't mind him having sex. But to be honest with you, I feel like Theo looks better with older women.
Okay.
Like I could see him with Kate.
Wow.
That might be too old.
Yeah.
But I can see him with Kate. I can see him with a Sammy. I can see him with.
How about Kat?
Okay, you can fix your face. I mean, I can see, and what I mean is, like, I'm not saying that he needs to be in relationships with these women.
Next, he's gonna say Maggie Horton.
The dude who plays Theo, he has a sexual energy too. On screen with a lot of the female, because he comes in, he's very, I don't know, that man is sexy though. But he comes in with a very, like, if I was to think who is Demera, who's running Demera, to me, he comes off more business-like than EJ. EJ act like an old drunk-ass fool on the porch in Southampton in England. Like, he just sounds so... He just acts so ridiculous, and his eyes are always red and shit. And I'm just like, get some clear eye for this man. Wow.
Let me ask you a question, Samuel. Because you've seen Hollyoaks before. What kind of character would EJ be if he was on Hollyoaks?
It's been so long since I watched Hollyoaks. I've actually been watching a lot of EastEnders. He's more like if I say, I can't say Hollyoaks because I don't really know the characters' names.
Okay.
So I can do EastEnders. EJ act like Dirty Dan from EastEnders. So I don't know if anybody knows who that is.
He would be James on Hollyoaks. That's who EJ would be. James Nightingale. That's who he would be.
I would have to look up who that is. The last thing I saw about Hollyoaks was like when they had like that the boy who was like sexually molesting his sister.
Oh, the sister Frankie, yeah.
Yeah, and they had to go to court, and then he ended up dying. The mom didn't believe it. It was just it was a good storyline. I'm just like, ooh, this is a lot.
I wish American soaps could go there with these kinds, like really make us like have these gut-wrenching storylines.
We
But
can't
again, people were having heart attacks with Jonathan and Tim and gotten like, so it's
we
like,
can't even choose. We can't even choose the right president. We ain't finna get a good storyline.
Yeah. Well, Sam, I'm gonna let you get your last piece, and then Jonathan, I'll let you talk, and then DC. So, what you got something to say before we end the stream?
Oh, am I first or
Yes.
okay? Um, I guess I will say I'm gonna give some shade to Beyond the Gates. It's not about the writing.
I'm about to say, should I get another drink for this? Hold on, you giving shade? Like, should you go for a drink or
to
something?
It's
Beyond the
not,
Gates.
but it's not like it ain't gonna be like throw you under the bus shade. Um, y'all, you knew this soap was gonna be greenlit. There was a date. I'm not understanding why the showrunners did not plan enough episodes for the first season. You had a whole week of reruns in July. Not to mention, I'm not counting the preemptions that weren't their fault, but these preemptions of holidays, we couldn't even get 3 episodes this week. Y'all gave us 2. Every other soap opera gives us 3 episodes on a Thanksgiving week, and y'all didn't do that. I understand preemptions are going to happen, but if we're gonna do preemptions, can we at least not be doing rerun weeks? Can we at least get enough episodes for the year so that Canada is not 1 or 2 episodes ahead of us? I just feel like the pre-planning, they just did not think about it at all as far as the show layering out the number of shows. Because what is the point of a rerun week when we got Paramount Plus? And you can watch it anytime I can watch the rerun right now. Or I can find somebody who got a password and I can go and look at this on my own time. It annoys me that they keep that is one of the biggest gripes that I have with this show is that I don't even think it's going to be the storylines that's going to make you lose people. It's going to be because one week we're here, the next week we're somewhere else in the story. So if we're going to tell this story, let's do this. Let's tell the show, and people just pick up where they pick up. Don't try to like bribe people to come in at in the midst of a storyline. So now all the people that's been watching it has now got to suffer through watching this for a whole week just so that we can get back to where we were in the storyline. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. And I don't want to see it ever again. I'm done.
Jonathan, last words.
All right. I'll remind you guys that like this week, Days of Our Lives will be on all week, so it will be on tomorrow and on Friday. So look forward to that. And I'll I know I've said this probably 3 times already or more than that, but just a reminder again. So since the winter preview is probably not on the Days channel on YouTube, you can probably you'll probably have to search it on the search engine or something. And but so far I can but I will say that things look pretty interesting. But hopefully things will get even better than that. And I think I think that's probably it. I mean, we have next week we have a whole week of uninterrupted soaps. So
yeah, we look forward to that. And yeah. Actually, there's one thing I want to bring up. Yesterday's episode of DMB, we found out who ran over Luna.
Some with a T, right? That teacher.
Yeah, the teacher. That was running the daycare in the beach house. So it turns out she was the one who ran over Luna. So I have no idea if it was an accident or on purpose, but she did it, and Electra said they're going to get through it together. So I guess we'll see what happens there, and we'll see if we get more out of this character, or so.
They're saying that she's supposed to be going to another show, or
the actress.
she has some primetime show.
Oh, which actress?
The girl who plays Luna. She'll be back
though,
because it ain't gonna last.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, her killer days are over. It looks like, but yeah. So I'm guessing she'll probably be successful. I mean, seeing that, given that she won the daytime Emmy, so.
I want her to go to Days and play Sophia.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
It's a low bar, so it can be done.
You know, actually,
that's why I wanted to go.
Actually, I was thinking more of a relative of Melinda Trask. I think that
that'd be good too.
Yeah, that would be pretty interesting, and maybe have her meet Theo. Yeah,
you might be okay. You wanted something with that one.
Yeah. So, okay. So, yeah, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, that's a good. DC.
So I would say right now, I think two best soaps obviously are GH and Beyond the Gates. I'm excited to see finally what it is when people find out that Jocelyn is WSB, and who I believe is backing Sidwell, which I believe is Jerry Jacks, and to see that come together, like, you know, her I won't say her nemesis of an uncle, because he's not a nemesis, but like what that's the interaction gonna be like. And then lastly, Beyond the Gates, this whole Winterfest thing that's coming up, which I guess is their version of the Bauer barbecue for Beyond the Gates. But I would also say that I'm excited to see Martin's campaign, because we know that secret is still about to come out to the masses. And I can't wait to see what everyone's reaction is going to be from June all the way to even his kids finding out. So I'm excited to see how that's going to play out. And I think the Winterfest thing, if I'm not mistaken, it's probably, Winterfest is going to be obviously for December. So I guess we're going to have like a December sweeps, which is new. They never had like a December sweeps thing on soaps. So.
I don't keep up with the sweeps crap. I just be like, whatever. I just think about it when Laura says Winterfest.
So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see, you know, what they're gonna do with that, and those two storylines, especially Jocelyn WSB. That's been chef's kiss on GH. That's been good.
You think
I didn't
so?
see it coming.
Because I liked it. I like it
because you know what, she's been very. Go ahead.
I am looking forward to Carly losing her shit when she finally tells what's the guy name that she's supposedly dating? Brennan, when she tells him that she knows about, you know, the whole WSB thing. Yeah. But I do find it funny that she's like so upset about it. I'm like, girl, you had your kids all up in the mob.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like this storyline, but like it's pretty weak for me, because I just don't get into all the whole, which I know that's what General Hospital is, all that adventure stuff. I just don't get into that. Even when Days do it, I just be like, oh my God, when is this gonna be over? But I am interested in, I do like Lucas and his boy toy. I do like them together. I like Lucas and Ava's relationship. And I love how it's kind of making Carly a little bit jealous that he has a better relationship with Ava than he does with his sister. Fuck you, Carly.
I have one question. What do you think Brennan did with Bond?
He locked him up somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not gonna. I mean, first of all, I like Bond, so I hope they don't like end his character. But like Samuel said, he just locked him up. Gave him a timeout.
Yeah.
Who y'all think shot Drew?
I think I'm not 100% sure, but my guess it might have been Marco because when Sidwell I don't know when Sidwell found out that I don't remember what they did like it, I think Drew found out something and they didn't want him to know, so they they shot him to keep him quiet or something like that. That's my theory. Now, some people think that that Scout did it, but which I found out to
I
find
was
out.
just about to say Scout too. I was just thinking Scout too for a second.
Yeah.
Is she tall enough?
Well, I find it a little bit too much of a stress because she already lost her mom. But does she hate her father enough that she wants him dead? She would want him dead.
What if it was Sam? Sam probably ain't dead.
That's an interesting theory. That would be a really that would be an awesome twist and a
That
good
was.
surprise. I mean, like whether it's Kelly that comes back or maybe Lindsay Hartley, either way, that would be interesting.
I didn't feel like it was a guy. I felt like it was a woman who.
Yeah, that's how. That's what from what I saw. I think it could have been a woman. Like some people are also saying it could have been Jacinda, but I don't see why it would be really. I mean, like what her exact motive would be. And,
They need to wrap it up because this is taking too long.
Exactly. I feel like so far it's pointless at this point. The whole thing.
Yeah, because you didn't kill him, so
yeah,
he's still alive and he's still doing a bunch of bullshit. So
exactly. The only thing
it's like you should have just let him be a dog ass congressman.
Yeah,
and people just dealt with him as he is because I don't understand the shooting. And we still haven't that. Now that is my issue with General Hospital. And I know, Albert, you're trying to go.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm just sitting there listening. I was actually sitting there thinking about.
Thanksgiving. We should all just be.
No, I was sitting there thinking like they should have just left him in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that would have been more interesting if they would have paralyzed him.
Yeah.
And have him rolling around being an asshole.
Yeah.
Like our governor here in Texas, and everybody just call his ass Hot Wheels.
Or what if he also couldn't actually speak and he would have to use like one of those devices like Stephen Hawking had to use.
Oh my God, you see you petty. I I've never liked Cameron Matheson, but this is the first time that I actually am okay with him on a show. I'm like, you mean to tell me all y'all need to do is make his ass a bad guy? Because
what you like about Cameron Matheson?
When he was on All My Children, like they played him like he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Like it just kind of, I don't know. He just kind of came off as frat boyish, and I hate frat boy characters. I just don't like him. But I do like he's giving more of a Grant Harrison vibe on General Hospital, where he's a congressman. He does all kind of shady shit. Like I don't need a character to be liked by everybody, as long as the character is okay with being disliked.
Yeah, and that's what really matters at the end of the day. Like a character has to be interesting enough, for people to to earn their keep, because I remember before Drew went through this dark path, back when he was with Carly or doing whatever, a lot of people said that Drew was boring, but then ever since ever since he went to the dark side, I think
it's been a lot better.
Yeah, I think it's much better than what they gave him before. Because whether you like or hate the character, one thing that matters is he's not boring now.
I feel like Drew, the way that Cameron Matheson is playing Drew, in very much the same way, and I know a lot of people disagree, the way that Trisha Man Grant is playing Leslie, I can deal with a character who don't have a problem being disliked. Unlike Willow, okay, girl, choose a side. Stop with all of this begging people to do things for you, or or them to like you, or being on the fence about being with someone because everybody's gonna hate you and all this bullshit. Girl, you want to be with this man, be with him, and take all the punches that come along with it. But don't be with him and then you're in public shying away from the arguments, from the confrontations, or pretending like, I didn't do X, Y, and Z. And I don't look at Willow as like she's a bad girl or a good girl. I just feel like she kind of weaponizes her victimhood. And I'm just like, girl, we ain't got time for this. Just be with that man. He got money. He got power. So act like a bitch with money and power. And tell Carly you gonna lock her ass up if she don't leave you alone. Hell, I don't know.
I mean, I will sit there and say that, same thing with Drew. People were to say, before Michael and Willow were boring. Willow was very boring. Now it's like, okay, now she's doing stuff. Oh my God, I hate Willow. It's like, y'all were just not just saying she was boring like a couple of months back. Like, are we just gonna pretend we didn't have that conversation? Like,
you know what I want for Willow? Because people on the show, like other characters don't like her. I want Willow to not give a damn about being a mother. I want Willow to just come to terms and be like, well, my mama left me. I'm finna leave. If Michael want these kids, let him have them. And then she just run around the town, kind of like in that kind of the way Jill Abbott used to be. Jill did not. It wasn't that she didn't love her kids. Jill just wasn't about to let them kids cramp her style. That's just the bottom line. She was like, you can go off to boarding school now or go with your daddy or whatever. And I'm going to be over here in this mausoleum being a rich bitch cussing out this old bitch. And I just need Willow to like get tired of being pushed over, get tired of being a victim. Like, I want her to get into this place of like, when everybody's like, oh, she used to be such a nice girl, and she's just like, and that's the reason why I'm not. Like, just have her just being an asshole to giving them what they need, what need to be given. I'm not saying that Willow, because I think sometimes General Hospital want to write Willow in this very, very tight window. And I'm like, it's okay, because the girl has been beaten up on since she's been on the show. Like, they do beat up on her a lot. So just make it to where she's just sick of getting beat up on. She want to be with Drew. She gonna let them kids go. And she gonna quit her nursing job. And I need her to just be a rich bitch running around in the town, learning how to be new money. Like, just be new money. And every time she see Michael and Jacinda and Jocelyn and Carly, have it the fuck out. Have it out. She already hated. What would be so bad about her being a Jill Foster type character?
Jill Foster or Leslie Thompson?
No, Jill Foster. And then once Drew dies, she get his money, and now she even a more rich bitch. It's the same thing that happened to Jill. I mean, Willow is literally the prototype of a Jill Abbott.
I'll have to go back and read her history so I could kind of understand where you're coming from.
See, that's why I'd be like, go watch the history album. You don't be listening to me. Just treat me like I'm just some old man just talking out the side of my damn neck.
Something else, Samuel. Something else. But you're not entirely wrong. DC.
I already get my final words.
DC is done. He's like,
I was been done for a while ago.
No, so you get your final words.
DC, what is this soap opera effect on your video?
My background, I got the all my children look over here.
Yeah, it's getting real action.
Remember what Spider-Quake said about that, right?
Huh?
Remember what Spider-Quake said about that, right, DC?
Oh, like he said, like I'm in like the bathroom or something, but I'm in my room. I'm like, where's he getting that from? There's a whole TV up here. I'm like, where's he getting that from? Where's I get it? Like bathrooms have like peach colored walls. Yeah, it's like a peach colored wall in the bathroom. I'm in a whole room right now. There's a TV right there. I mean, some people have TVs in the bathrooms. I don't know.
What's your Albert right now?
Right now, I'm gonna sit there and say General.
Well, I should have guessed.
Well, honestly, to tell you the truth, like right now, like my second one is neck and neck between Y&R and Days.
Y&R?
Yeah, I'm loving the LA stuff so far. Like,
I am upset. I hate it.
Oh.
Even my dad is actually like liking the Y&R. Well, he's liking the LA stuff so far. So,
well, Days is my solid second to GH.
Days will always be my second. But right now, they kind of neck and neck. But I don't know.
I don't know how you liking that shit on Y&R. I am so angry with that crap.
Mine is GH and Beyond the Gates. Beyond the Gates for this character development, and it's All My Children Ways. That's Julie Hannon and Carruthers in the show. And then GH honestly it's been good. Right, so those two shows. Days comes in at third place for me.
Me too.
So it comes in at third, and then
Y&R is
maybe, and B&B is not even up for consideration.
It's just I ain't even watching Bowl. I tolerate Young and the Restless because it is my baby, but I am pissed off with it, and it needs to be in timeout. I am not feeling this Matt Clark crap because that is a miscast in every sense of the word. With Roger Howard playing Matt Clark, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I did not see that coming.
That is such a. Do you know who played Matt Clark?
Yeah, Rick Hurst back in the day.
Rick Hurst.
Yeah. Some people thought that Roger would come in as the new Tucker.
No, I'm glad they didn't do that either. But Josh Griffin needs to be fired because he's done a lot of miscasts. He's done a lot of just rinse, watch, repeat.
Yeah.
It's just been a whole lot of bullshit on the screen. You got Phyllis walking around trying to figure out what she want to do with her life because she's always fucking in a damn hamster wheel, never know where she's going, and now she's fighting with Lily. Noah could have been in an accident in Genoa City. We did not have to go to LA to do this. Because if we on Young and the Restless and we in LA and we not going to the Forest of Creations, we don't need to be there.
Yeah. You know, Josh Griffin honestly did better work out on Days of Our Lives.
He did. This is trash. Young and the Restless need a B12 shot or something. It's just so fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I guess for me, like just in general, like given the LA story aside, it's always going to be General, and then Days, and then Young and the Restless, and then Bold, and then B&B. And I know you're not happy with that list.
Oh, it's your
And then
list.
what about Beyond the Gates?
Yeah,
He don't like
Beyond the
he
Gates
don't
is
like
last.
Beyond the Gates. He don't like Beyond the Gates,
Beyond the Gates is last.
which is why that's why I'm upset with him because the one show that should be last for multiple reasons. And I will say this about Young and the Restless: Victor is hurting that show. They're not, because they won't write him to where he loses. They always got to write him in the winner's position. Sometimes I'll be glad when the character of Victor dies off because maybe we can do something else. It's just, or he just like gets tired of playing it because we can't get anywhere. It's the same thing over and over again. Billy ass is trying to always get a company or trying to start something or trying to. I'm like, if you're gonna have him doing this shit, make sure he win, please, because I'm tired of watching him lose. He's like a crackhead. He's like, I mean, he's just addicted to losing, and I'm tired of seeing it. I'm just tired of seeing it. And now he's gonna be upset because I don't think he knows that Jill is the one who's helping Sally with the company, right?
No, he knows now.
Oh, he knows? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. That's how much I ain't been paying attention. I don't care.
I will sit there and say, I mean, that has been like every video I've watched, people have constantly sat there and said the same thing. Like, Victor's always winning. It's always very predictable. We had some sort of high hopes for Kane, and that got dashed. And yeah, I listen. I like Victor, but I do understand where people are coming from.
And I think that's why Beyond the Gates is being written the way that it's written, where the Duprees are not so all powerful, because what you see with the Newmans, that's what you get. Like they never lose. They're always winning. The only time they put them in a lose situation, somebody gets kidnapped, somebody gets, alcohol put in their veins. Stupid. Like, it would be nice to see Victor lose like half of his worth, and just kind of. And Melanie Thomas Scott, she was like, she had brought to the writers, why don't we write a story where the Newmans lose all their money and they have to build up their wealth again and their status again?
She didn't get fired for that? Wow.
No, she didn't get fired, but you know who said no?
Josh Griffin.
Her co-star.
Oh.
We could have gotten a real good storyline. Nice things at the YNR. Because
they had to sit there and feed Eric Braden's
ego. Like, I love him as an activist, as his social being. He is a good man.
Yeah.
But the way that he plays, the way that he wants to protect the character of Victor as if Victor can't go through anything, I'm like, Jack can win sometimes. It's okay. He ain't got to win all the time. I don't want Victor winning all the time. I'm like, at this point, if Jack couldn't beat him, then why couldn't it have been Billy? Or why couldn't it have been, what's Jack's son's name? Kyle. Or one of the women, Diane. Like, I feel like Diane is the best thing that has happened to YNR recently. Because it solidified the Abbotts. It gave them a matriarch. And they really needed one.
Yeah. And I like the actress too.
Yes, I love her. I just want them to dye her hair and stop letting her do it.
Oh.
Make her look like the Nikki Newman of the Abbotts. Make her look good. Make
Yeah.
Diane look good. I always love Diane.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah, she was dead for a while, but I'm happy they resurrected her, and they brought back Susan Walters to play her, but because when that character died, the character was actually played by Maura West.
Oh God, I know.
Yeah.
See, that was another. See, Maura West is not an actress that can come in and take over a role.
Yeah.
She has to have a role created for her.
Yeah.
She's not that type of girl.
Yeah.
What about Laura Wright?
Yeah.
Well, clearly she can take over a role. But I think Laura Wright could do either or.
Yeah.
But I think Laura Wright does well when the framework has already been done. Like I don't know if I could see anybody else playing Carly right now. Because for her to not look like the other Carlys, because the other Carlys tended to look similar to the first one. Like she's like a blonde haired.
Yeah, Joy. Yeah,
totally a total. She's not a brunette. She's she's taller. She's but she plays it. I would say her Carly is probably better than. I would say she's second runner up in my opinion.
Yeah.
After Sarah, what's her name? Sarah Joy Brown.
Yeah.
Like
what about Tamara? Tomorrow.
Tamara Brown was good, but I feel like with the growth of the character, I mean, if there is any, but she acts more of an adult with Carly, and she has the physicality is a big thing too. Like I think a lot of people don't understand that physicality, how a person looks physically in their body playing. She looks like a mother. She looks like
a businesswoman.
Yeah, she looks like what she needs to look like to play the role. Like sometimes I don't think not all characters need to be like super sexual all the time. Where I feel like Tamara Braun would probably play it a bit too sexy after a while. I believe Tamara Braun, she gets bored in roles and she just leaves.
Well, she was Ava for a while, and now she's on what you call it. So they may have her come back to.
And she just playing Ava Fatale on damn Young and the Restless. Sienna Bacall. I'm like, we don't watch these people be mother and son.
Yeah. And now they're lovers.
Now they're lovers.
I don't know why. I guess for me, it doesn't bother me. Like I just look at them just as two actors being on a different show. So like it doesn't. For me, it doesn't really do anything.
Well, I think my problem with it is that y'all bring Noah back. We don't even get a chance to even get to know this version of Noah. We just taking off bandages. Oh, there's Noah. Oh, Noah's also sleeping with his boss wife. Oh, Noah is also a businessman of some sort.
Cheating on his girlfriend.
Yeah, but he don't have any backup or security around his rich ass. This is the Noah that you want me to believe? Like I don't think the what's his name is bad as Noah. I just think this was a whole storyline y'all could have just given us. Like y'all could have led up to all of this. Like
you felt like it was rushed.
Well, I felt like Noah could have came back to Genoa City, started up a nightclub or whatever, or took over the nightclub that he used that used to be in Genoa City, and maybe messed around with somebody that we already knew. And
like who?
I don't know. I'm just
I mean, because like I'm sitting there thinking of it like.
I mean, hell, you could have just put him with Lily or something, and that could have been a rivalry between him and Kane, or I don't know.
I like that.
And it would be and Dave's fans would see it as Trip versus Chad.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we went through all of this. You sent Nick and Sharon to LA for them to find out Matt Clark exists, and your son been cheating with Matt Clark's wife. It's just all just stupid, in my opinion. There could have been something a lot. I feel like we don't have enough care to give a damn. Like, I don't know these people. And just because you're saying this man's name is Matt Clark, then he's like, I don't know who you're talking about. My name is not Matt. My name is not Matt. I don't know what you, and I don't like the way Roger Howard plays Matt Clark. He's acting like fucking Todd.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I guess it doesn't bother me, but to be fair, I don't know who. Like, I wasn't around for the old Matt Clark, so I can't sit there and be like, "Oh, I don't like how he's playing."
Matt Clark didn't act like he was telling jokes. Like, if he was being sarcastic, he did it in a very sinister way. Like, it was very sinister. Roger Howard plays Matt Clark like he is on somebody's comedy jam or something. Like, it comes off real comedic.
Like Todd.
Yeah, Todd is, yeah. But Todd worked for that show. He don't work for Young and Restless. DC, are you over there creating us a new Gays of Our Lives?
No.
You are
you on that app?
You on that app?
No, I'm not.
What you say, Albert? You on that app?
I mean, to be fair, I'm going to be on that app before I go to bed tonight, but that's an entirely separate thing.
He working on the new episode of Genital Hospital.
I didn't even peep that when I was sitting there showing the clips and stuff, but like, yeah, that's kind of how it started.
I told him he needs to make.
No, it says general. It says general on there on the clips. It does, because I find when you don't title it after an actual soap, it doesn't give it the soapy look.
I saw genital.
That was when the AI was like crushing together letters, because sometimes the AI gets the letters right and then it doesn't, and then it does this weird thing.
Right. You need to tell it to do the soap opera that I told you.
I actually did, and I think it gave me a content violation when it generated the video.
For Another World?
Oh, no. For the
it's called
the
another Girl. It's a gay soap called Another Girl.
Okay, that's interesting. All right, but
go ahead. I know.
Yeah, I was gonna sit there and say, yeah.
I was gonna say, Albert, are we at time?
We've been at time like 20 minutes ago.
On here,
yeah.
Y'all know that I'm gonna talk. See what y'all do. This is y'all fault.
To be fair, it was actually my fault since I invited you, so I take full credit for that. But I did want to sit there and have you come on here, so.
It was nice talking to y'all. I had a good time.
I had a good time too.
Yeah, it's always fun sitting there talking to you. So you know that. And the same thing with you, DC, and you, Jonathan. Even though we all know you're Jonathan, even though it says John. I wasn't sitting there trying to like thought your whole government name. We don't know who you are.
Yeah, of course. It's fine.
Okay, but Samuel, thank you for coming through. DC, thank you for coming through. Jonathan, Michael Baldwin, like Victor Newman, thank you for coming through. I
Always
just
happy
want
to
to sit
serve
there and
you.
see look. I want to sit there and see the look on Samuel's face because every time I talk about Victor Newman, you always have that look on your face.
I don't hate him. I just don't think that he's like need to be like
Superman.
No, he doesn't. He don't need to be the winner all the time. I just feel like it's not giving us story.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, everyone, for coming through. This was fun. 3 hours. I did not expect that, but you know.
Y'all, you, not me. I was only here for like an hour.
I said. Well, yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming through, Samuel, again, and Jonathan and DC. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'll be back on Friday.
Okay.
Friday. I'll be back on Friday.
All right. So join us next time for another edition of Soap Chat with Albert Bostic.
Thank you, Jonathan, and thank you, everyone. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see y'all Friday.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.